Opie and Anthony, Rich Vos and Bonnie are going to be in studio in a few minutes here.
Ooh. The happily married couple.
Oh, yeah. They got a film crew today, too.
What are they filming?
Bonnie's documentary.
Ah.
On women and whether or not they're funny. Yeah, come on in, Rich.
Is that it?
There.
Rich is standing by the door like a puppy.
Rich has nothing to do.
Can I come in?
You have nothing to do because Bonnie's filming some stuff down the hall.
First of all,
she's emasculating you by actually doing a program.
I have a lot to do, but we'll discuss Bonnie when she gets in here. I have a lot to do.
Yeah?
Yeah, like what?
Like? What do you mean? In business or in life?
I thought that sounded like you were ready to make an announcement.
Oh,
that it was like, okay. No, it's like I have a lot to do, and here it is. No, it's just okay. I have a lot to do, and
in life and stuff. I just have a lot. And my plate is full. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, you're golfing a lot.
Oh, too much. Well, I went on vacation last week with my kids. I took my older daughters on vacation
to Miami. What are you, insane?
Why? Why would that be insane?
Because you got good-looking daughters.
What do you think? I'm letting them run free?
There's a lot of cock down
free.
there. Huh? A lot of cock
my
down there.
God.
I know that.
And a lot of grandmas, but
we went out to dinner. The hot spot in Miami is the Fountain Blue now.
The Fountain Blue.
Yeah.
What's that?
And
who's the fountain?
I've stayed at the Fountain Blue.
Have you? Yes. Since it's been cool, or back in the day?
Back in the day when they were filming fucking James Bond there.
When
the
Fountain Blue has probably been the place to be for a decade.
Yeah. No, now it's really the place to be.
Oh, really?
For a decade, it's been the place to be.
I don't know. I'm guessing
it
didn't just happen to become the place to be in the last couple months or year.
Yeah,
I believe what that's and really, I think that scene from Goldfinger was filmed there, or was it another Bond movie?
Oh.
I'm not sure, but
well, yeah. I mean, the Rat Pack. Everybody used to play the Fountain Blue.
Yeah, sure.
That's where I started. And
when you started?
What's that?
That's when you started.
The Fountain Blue.
No, but the Rat Pack.
Oh, that was the joke.
I think you said. I'm sorry. I think you said that's where I started.
Please don't touch me.
You're right.
Bonnie's outside. Does she need a big entrance, or does she come right in?
There's Bonnie.
I don't know. Now that she's a big star,
look at her. Is she intentionally trying to yuck it up?
No.
Does she do a little more in front of the camera than usual?
Hi, Bonnie.
No.
Do you play to the camera a little bit more than you would if you were just walking around?
No, she doesn't overact.
No?
She makes Norton look like an underactor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very good actor.
I heard
If you would
that.
have seen Z-Rock last night, you would have known it.
Oh, getting rave reviews, Jimmy. That's what I meant to mention that as we came back. Everyone loving you on Z-Rock last night.
Oh, good. Thank you.
DVR'd it. I got to see it.
What's
Don't tell me how it ends.
What's Z-Rock? It's a wrestling show?
On IFC. No,
it's not a wrestling show.
What is it?
it's a show on IFC.
Rich, you know the show.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
How did that Bonnie, how did that tip off to him? You know the show. Oh, that one.
Because he only knows one show.
And it's her different tones.
It was that easy to... Wow, she's learned how to figure you out. I love how we make her sit way in the corner, by the way.
No, that's cool. I get it.
I get it. It's a boys' club.
We put her in the chair last time she was in here.
Yeah.
Now we stick her in the corner.
Well, she was in that chair because she had the baby, and that's the kind of chair you sit with a baby.
Is it?
Do you want to sit with the big boys, or you want to just sit all alone over there?
You
That's okay. You guys just be funny and I'll laugh.
Smart ass.
Kenny, will you not hit the cameraman with the door?
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you filming something?
Now, Bonnie.
Yes?
What is this that you're filming?
We're making a cockumentary.
A cockumentary?
Yeah.
Never heard the word documentary butchered like that.
Oh, I have.
It's a comedy documentary.
Other things.
Yes.
A comedy documentary, see?
Huh.
A cockumentary. Oh, here he goes. Kenny almost slammed him
again. What are you
again.
doing, Kenny?
Kenny is the worst. God, or the best. Thank you. You just brought me my sandwich. Of course.
The sandwich is more important than the filming of the cockumentary.
And not only the filming, but I'm not a filmer, but these would be...
A filmer? What the hell is a filmer?
A guy that does the filming.
Oh.
Camera off?
Cameraman.
Camera. they're more important to get on camera than her.
Why?
Because they're Opie and Anthony. She's just Bonnie.
And Jim Norton.
Oh, and Norton.
Yeah.
I didn't mean anything about
Oh, no, please.
It's just the worst. You really are the worst.
So what exactly is this? It's about, what is the documentary about?
I'm on a quest to find out if women are really funny or not. You know,
All right,
kind
we
of like
can
the last
sum
say in
that
it.
up in
All
about
right?
3 frames. No.
No women? Because maybe I have been fooling myself all this time.
No, I'll say the percentage drops way off as far as funny women to funny men. If you're
Right.
talking, and I think that's just in general. You know, comedians especially, guy comics get up there, it's like, all right, I can watch this. The second a woman comic gets up there, I'm like, oh boy, this is going to suck ass. And sometimes,
Are you kidding? You actually think
yeah, I
that?
do. I
You think as they're
consciously
walking
think-
to the stage?
As they're going to the stage, I'm like, fuck, why is there a woman on the goddamn bill?
no.
But sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised that she's hot.
Oh, so you think
Sometimes I am surprised that they are actually funny. It's just they follow quite the same outline of, you know. Me and Opie have talked about this before, where it's like the same fucking, all right, your mom wants you to find a guy, but I can't find the right guy, and am I getting fat, and now I'm too old to have kids, and it's like, oh, shut up. And
it's like you're reading my set list.
oh, I know.
Period jokes rule.
Period joke. No, I like girls that are a little skanky up there, you know, get a little raw.
You like dirty.
I like a little dirty, but not like to the point where they're just doing it because they're a girl and they're being dirty. It's a fine line girls have to tread to be funny up on stage. And then just in normal life, hanging out, girls normally aren't as funny as just a bunch of guys hanging out.
Women who are very funny are women who embrace or who, like, exhibit personality qualities that are typically attributed to men.
Yes.
Like, they're not afraid. Like, that's why you're funny off stage and on stage, because you break balls. It's like...
I have a hemorrhoid.
Yeah, the Roy act.
yes.
I mean, that's what makes you sexy. It's the...
Not judgmental on the guys.
I don't have fat lips.
You call it a hemorrhoid, I call it a speed bump.
But no, it's women that aren't afraid. Those qualities that, like, guys, we're not afraid to make asses out of ourselves, or to be brutal, or, like you said, being judgmental with certain subjects. And women that embrace those qualities are just as, like, Joan Rivers to me is as funny and as brutal as any male stand-up has ever been.
Yeah.
Ever. I've never seen anybody do as brutal a set as I saw Joan Rivers do a couple of years ago.
You're blocking my shot.
It's like
there we go.
it's like maybe I'll duck down like this too, so I look like a real tiger prowling. But it's like you think about women. It's a stand up you watch Joan Rivers when she was doing age jokes and 9/11 jokes, and just like brutal fucking. So anyone not afraid to embrace those qualities, I think.
Well, who does Bonnie?
Also, too, though, Joan Rivers is established, and she doesn't care now. Like a new comic wouldn't do.
She never cared.
She never cared.
She never
Rich.
cared. No,
Stop
was a fat pig. No,
Stop trying to tag the brilliance of Jimmy. She never cared.
Asking.
He summed up the whole Joan Rivers thing. You didn't need to add to that.
But if she was so funny, why did her husband kill himself?
Well,
That is true.
I think it was because he felt that you're actually asking a funny question. I'm going to give you a serious answer. Way to ruin the joke, Jim.
Yeah, yell at him now.
No, you're right. I caught myself.
What I
ready
was
to give
mad
you a-
about, you said that she has nothing to lose anymore. Her whole act was she went
Right from the
balls out.
beginning?
Yes.
Yeah, Joan. She couldn't say pregnant on Ed Sullivan.
She used to get pissed off because she couldn't say pregnant and all that, and
All right, so I was
they
wrong.
censored her.
I wasn't trying to-
I want to ask Bonnie who she finds funny as far as female comics go.
I think Jimmy. I mean,
Aw.
Come on.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to answer that because
Wow.
that's what you're exploring with your cockumentary.
Yes. Yes.
Just get-
I find a lot of women funny. Who do I think is funny? I can't.
Jessica Kirsten, you think is funny?
She's
Oh, yeah.
hilarious.
She makes me laugh in a way that like it's like a drug where you don't even know why you're laughing anymore. You're just kind of like
Lisa Lampanelli, funny
uh
or shocking?
no, neither.
Well, after you saw, no, wait. After you saw her HBO,
After I saw Lisa Lampanelli's HBO special, I did question whether I wanted to be a comic or not.
Why?
I just felt like it was so simple-minded and that people were loving it so much. I don't know. I was afraid that I might be a little bit like that. And I didn't want to like
But love black cock?
No.
Yeah, well, we all do.
Sure.
Come on, let's be honest, guys.
Wait, but didn't you say that it makes you that you don't even want to be a racist anymore?
Oh yeah.
Which I told
when
you.
I watched her, I did. I was like, I don't know. I'm not going to be a racist anymore because it's just it didn't really work.
What female? Do you think there's a female comic that could have done the virus, the virus tour?
You know who does
Holy shit! Well, that's a whole different crowd. I think it could have been the funniest woman ever that stepped up there, and they would have gotten fucking crucified.
It would have been a tough spot for any female comic.
Amy Schumer works with me on the road. She kills in front of my crowds, typically O&A crowds, and she does great. She doesn't change what she does. She's
I saw
funny.
her recently. She's really funny.
She's doing Bonnie.
I
though.
like, huh?
She does Bonnie.
Oh, really?
Well, a little bit. You don't think?
No.
Watch
I'm
it.
doing it.
Oh, look at that. All right.
Oh my god!
What do you think about that?
I don't know. I've seen her very little. I like Amy Schumer a lot when she's just out and about. I like it when she's around. She's funny. She gets it.
Yeah.
I like the makeup on Bonnie. It's like your little eye makeup. She's looking. She knows she's on camera. I could be funny, but I could be sexy.
You guys, I still like I'm a girl, still deep down. I talk about it in my act.
Yeah.
I put my makeup on the night before.
Is that what
Yeah.
it's smeared around on the pillow? And, I like that slut eye thing. You know, when girls wake up and they got... No, I'm not saying you have it. But when girls wake up and their mascara's all, like, fucked up in their eyes, that's kind of cool. It's hot. Sexy.
Yeah, because you probably enjoy... Like, do you like porn where the girl looks like she's about to cry?
No, not because of pain or anything like that.
No, but like, oh God, I have to pay some bills, and this is like the last.
No, I like the ones that are about to cry because of the experience was so beautiful.
Get the fuck out of here.
I actually like a porno with a girl. She's got two cocks in her hand, and she calls one rent and one car payment.
Yes. Oh, what has my life come to?
Like one of those deep blowjobs, a good teary blowjob.
I like the ones that don't have manicures and stuff. Like it just happened that day where somebody was like, "Come on, let's do this."
It's the worst to watch porn with. Like she'll go, oh, like too many close-ups. If you get a close-up of a pussy.
Yeah.
Like that, or if there's a good cock sucking, everything grosses her out. She goes, "There's no storyline."
Why are you watching it?
I didn't say there's no. I've never
Citizen
said.
Kane. Then what are you doing?
No. You know what? I think I would enjoy porn radio. I like the sounds.
The sound.
I just don't like the visuals.
Well, we had a few of
It's
those.
too close.
Hi.
We could get a couple to have sex for you guys right now on the phone.
Yeah, I think we did this one time.
When you were in?
Yeah.
We have some sexy
But
clips, though.
Yeah, because the guy said some funny things.
In the middle of it?
Yeah. It was like two strangers having phone sex.
So where are you guys at with the cockumentary?
What do you call it? That it's so dumb. It sounds dumb. It's a documentary. Cockumentary?
What's a comedy?
Because I think it works on two levels. Like it's a comedy documentary, so it's kind of a funny. And then you're in it.
That's funny.
What's Rich's part in the documentary or the cockumentary?
He's just himself. He micromanages. He tries to micromanage what I'm doing.
How does he do that?
He tells me I'm doing everything wrong all the time and how to do it right. And
does he ever offer his opinion when you just kind of are not really interested in hearing it? Like, does he just come over and just start telling you things that you don't want to hear about?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what he does do all the time, and he does this with everything, not just this cockumentary. I won't stop calling it that.
It's so stupid. Go ahead.
He tries to inject himself. You know, he's like, well, I should be doing the interviews. It's like, well, I'm doing this documentary, and then he's like trying to figure out a way to get in.
No, I'm not trying.
Yes, you're constantly asking to do the interviews.
Yes.
You're like Desi Arnaz, and he's Lucy. He's trying to get into the show.
Yes.
He's juicy.
One time I was up for this hosting this weird reality show thing, and when he found that out, he was like, well, you got to tell him I'd be good on it too, the two of us. Like, and I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding.
No, I wasn't begging.
When I said I wasn't gonna, I was like, Rich, I don't even have the job. I just auditioned for it. They called to say they liked me, whatever. They were taking it to the network. He was like, he goes, you've got to tell him. And we had a huge fight because I refused to go. The next time I had to go in, I refused to go. You should change your format just a little bit so that my husband can also be on the show.
My God, Rich.
So instead of just being happy for you that you were doing well with something, he had to be a self-centered ass.
And then he always brings up, I got you on O&A.
No.
Yeah.
First of all, no.
He
helped me. I've helped you through. Listen,
I know
when I found you, you were reading a piece of paper on a stool at M Bar. Okay, so
and I had friends.
I knew.
Wait, you knew her before Last Comic Standing?
No, that's when I met her when I was doing Last Comic. When I could have been tagging anybody.
So you
around
met her
the
when
country.
she was doing a network TV show.
No,
but you're going to claim that she was a nobody.
Actually, he did tell me to go on Last Comic Standing.
I was doing the show.
That's what I'm asking. Did you guys meet before Last Comic Standing?
When he was on the first season,
on my
and then
season.
I was on the second season.
Okay,
but you guys knew each other before.
No, I didn't.
No, she came up to me.
I'm so confused. Anyone?
No, I remember it. So
when I was on Last Comic, she came up to me at the cellar. When I was on season 1, and then just 2 nights later, I was eating her fucking box in a car.
Is that true, Bonnie?
For a second. I didn't let it go on that long.
You just gave a little taste?
Wait, you were sitting in the passenger seat, and he was just standing on the floor, kind of peeking over the seat?
He was making out with me, and then he just went for it.
What were you wearing? Wow. That was so
I was
easy.
wearing a skirt.
Yeah.
A hazmat suit.
You go from kissing to just right down?
Yeah, he went.
I had to catch a flight the next morning.
He kept trying to. He just wanted me there so we could kill time until he had to go get his flight.
Is there anything hotter than pulling those panties aside, though, huh? Right, Bonnie?
Panties? What panties?
Yeah. Panties for?
Pull those panties aside and just go down.
So anyhow, I've gotten her.
You're hanging out with the boys today, Bonnie.
Yeah, no, that's cool, guys.
Scratch her balls.
I asked her about one dumb show, and she doesn't tell you the whole story. I'm working on my slobber.
We want to hear more about the pussy eating.
Yeah.
We're not ready to move on, Rich.
No, I'm backing
here's
up
the thing,
to where you
is
guys
that-
Thank you, Bonnie. Help me out.
After kissing him for a few minutes, my entire body was already wet. You know what I mean?
How is he a good kisser? Back then, I'm sure you're not kissing anymore.
We haven't kissed in years, but he was a good kisser, and it really did have to do with how much juice he has in his mouth. It made it good.
No,
really?
Yeah, it made it like kind of sloppy.
Someone has to ask. How's his breath?
No, he has.
With all that,
Rich doesn't have bad breath.
With
He
all that
brushes
dental
his
work
teeth
and all that
like
shit.
once a week, and he still has the most amazing breath. And you know why? I read a thing. You know, drug addicts, they get their teeth go bad and they have really bad breath. It's because they don't have enough saliva in their mouth. They get dry mouth.
Yep.
And Rich just overproduces it.
Oh, so it's like a car wash in there.
Yes, yeah.
Just constantly.
Yeah, I don't think
bathing.
I've ever smelled Voss having bad breath.
No, and you guys have been intimate.
Never that close, but
Close enough.
Guess that drug dealer washed his cock then, if you never had bad breath. Oh, ow.
Oh, it went from eating pussy to
someone is telling me to get it right. It's pussy diving. I'm sorry. We learned that on Friday.
All right.
He did. He dived and then came back up with a fish.
So here's the
How many minutes of the pussy diving in the car?
No, it's literally less than a minute.
No,
that
it
time,
wasn't less
that
than a
time.
minute.
Yeah, no, because I was like, oh, I'm not that kind of girl. Remember, I was playing
please.
that.
I'm not that kind of girl. Fuck me in the ass.
Only for a second.
That's all it took.
Now, see, now you're doing great. I just got pissed off at the Joan Rivers thing. You're
Oh, you
good
did?
now.
All right. Sorry.
Because he
Mr.
did well
Temperamental.
at that. I know I am. I know.
what is
get
your point with the documentary? You think women are funny? I mean, you obviously are. So it's like, what are you saying with it? You don't think they are, or you're sick of the perception that they're not?
I'm not. It's hard for me to really give a shit at all. I just want to.
Good thing you're
Do something.
passionate about what you're making a documentary about. I really don't give a shit about
I don't
this.
care.
Just
I
rolling
just
tape.
just needed.
I don't think she wants to answer any of those questions. She wants the film to
Well,
speak for itself
I
in
want
the
to
end.
try to have some kind of.
You don't want to go into this with an opinion, I would assume.
Right.
I mean, you probably do have an opinion. But,
I do.
But you don't want to say that right out of the box.
That's the
obviously.
big
I want to
reveal.
keep
See,
my
that's
journalistic
why-
integrity.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
producing this. I'm directing these,
Thank you.
these puppets.
Thank you for stepping
Oh,
in.
look at Kenny coming
Kenny,
through the door.
Kenny,
real
what the
slow
fuck?
Now.
Now Kenny's bringing my snack. So I'm trying to eat a little better. So I have some
Snick snack.
low-fat peanut
rice
butter.
cakes and peanut butter.
Yum.
Thanks.
Peanut butter is that's a step up.
All right, let's get
Reduced
back
fat Jif stinks. I wanted the other stuff. They don't have it?
Oh, no.
Oh, I think Jif is the best.
Reduced fat?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
It tastes best.
But taste. I'm worried about my fat tits in my stomach.
Oh, that's.
And peanut butter wouldn't be the
Well, they're
thing,
all kind of
you know.
comparable, aren't they?
Well, I'm eating. I want some low fat.
Isn't it low
25%
fat?
less fat than peanut butter.
Oh, that's
Well,
not
don't
good.
put a half a pound on it.
I don't. I only eat a little bit, Rich.
You know what, though? There's good fats and there's bad fats, and you're a bad fat.
All right, let's get back to the pussy diving. So,
Okay.
no, then what happened with the relationship after the pussy diving, Rich?
Well-
I never heard the beginnings of the Rich and Bonnie relationship.
Oh.
Well, I was still filming Last Comic, the first season, the finals, and I was.
Did she
like,
think you were a big star? Did she have that
No,
look in her
she's
eye?
fucked
I
up.
didn't. I
She's
did.
already. She fucked Brad Pitt.
One time for a second. No. I told him that so that he.
She said Brad Pitt hit on her in a club.
Yeah.
I don't know, or someone who looked like Brad Pitt. I don't know.
And to me, if Brad Pitt really hit on her, how could you not fuck him? Like if you're a woman. If
So
you're
you
a
don't
female.
believe
Because here was my theory on
No, I
it. Is
bel-
that this is my theory is that I could be the girl that fucked Brad Pitt. Every girl would do that, or he has to constantly be like that one girl that turned me down.
Yeah, but,
Oh, you
but you're
think-
also
you
the girl
think
who
that?
fucks Rich Voss. I think that's more important.
But see, my theory on that was I'll be the one girl who does fuck him.
Did Brad Pitt really hit on you, though?
I don't know for sure if it was. It looked like him, and then people called him Brad.
Wait, you really
We were
don't
in
know if it was
Hollywood.
him?
How do you
I
not
thought it,
know if
well,
it's
because I
Brad
thought
Pitt?
it was him then, but then after thinking about it, it seems ridiculous that it was him.
Where was it?
It was in a bar in a bar that's I can't remember the name of it, but it's right next to the Laugh Factory in L.A.
Oh, that fancy one where all the stars go?
It wasn't
How
that.
much of a Midwestern housewife could you have sounded like when you asked that question? That fancy one where all the movie stars go?
Or is that the one with the celebby tongue?
Jesus, Aunt Rich.
All right, so she could have had sex with Brad Pitt. You're filming Last Comic Standing. Let's go.
Okay.
Then what happened?
And then she came up to me at the cellar. Mm-hmm. And so we started fooling around. And then.
Not
you know,
then.
no, the
You
next
stalked
night.
me a little bit.
No, I got her number. I tried to get her number. And then the next. Whatever. And then, you know, if I was in L.A., I'd call her. You know. She was great because I had a hotel when I was filming. I was in L.A. And she came over to the hotel, and all I had to do was, like, she left her water over on the table or something, or drink. I go, let me get that for you. And
What a gentleman.
And
I thought he was being a gentleman.
So I fucked
I
her in the
didn't know.
hotel. I fucked her, right?
Just
Okay,
for
but I
bringing
left
her
my
water.
car in a zone parking
No,
spot where I knew I had to go back out in an hour and a half so that I could have an excuse to be like, ooh,
And
gotta
if you
get
get
the car.
murdered, they'll be wondering where the girl that owns the car is.
Yes.
Well, all I
Yes.
know is
Good idea.
after I fucked her, she left immediately.
Really?
It was great. I mean, I didn't have to sit and
Oh, you
talk
think
with
it's
her.
great. He's probably like, oh.
No. Back then, I was really eligible. You know, I was.
I have to say this, that he, like, when we went into his hotel room and he realized we were going to have sex, he immediately stripped down completely naked. And I was kind of shocked that you had such a good body.
Yeah, my shit was.
Wow,
I was.
look at this.
I was tighter then, and I knew she was coming over.
Jim Norton.
She was coming over.
He does look very good naked. He's put some weight on since he quit smoking.
I didn't put any.
A few pounds.
man,
we all
again.
see it, Rich. A few pounds. It's all right.
That's nothing, dude.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You look good. You look good.
Did he take time to make sure?
He's 76 years old, you guys.
How did you get your abs back? How do we all know how he looks naked?
He has a Jack LaLanne body. It's sickening.
How the fuck do we all know when you look like
Yeah,
naked?
you have Lois Lane.
Dude, you got like an 8-pack.
Lois Lane.
You're pushing 60, right?
Oh, I turned 52 2 years after you guys broke my arm on June 30th.
Oh, yeah. So we did that. Who cares?
I know.
Did he tend to your needs?
I knew she was coming that day.
It wasn't bad.
over.
It was an enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
It was a little afternoon romp.
I fucking took a Viagra. I knew she was coming. I took a half a Viagra. I ate her fucking pussy. I fucked her. My dick was harder than a. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what do you think Viagra does?
It gets your dick hard.
Your dick was harder than.
An out of reach reference. Harder than a what's the difficult?
I'm sure that
it would have
Bonnie.
been the same experience.
Yeah, I'm sure Bonnie is happy that your dick was hard because of the Viagra and not because of her.
Yeah,
That's just wonderful.
No, she was hot back then.
Oh, Christ. Come on.
You have no idea what you got.
I laugh on the outside.
You have no idea what you got.
Did you get completely naked?
Me.
Did you leave some clothes on?
I don't remember what.
You know?
Well, you had a bathing suit. It was easy to take off, right?
Yeah, I was wearing a bikini.
Oh.
Because we were out at the pool for where he got my water for me.
Wow.
And it was nice. It was good.
He posed a lot at the pool, I remember. I remember never talking, just being like, okay, like, let's let this guy hang himself. And then, and he would just, like, kind of prance around and pose.
Was he charming?
Not particularly.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I remember thinking, well, if he's, you know, it could be fun, sexual thing.
You were just, it seems to me like you were just a little horned up and needed some dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bonnie's good
Not
like
you,
that.
Rich, but okay. Rich is like, yeah, horned up and needs
No,
some
Rich,
dick.
we're not talking about you.
So, but this kind of relationship went on for a while where I'd see him in New York or he'd be in L.A. and whatever.
Yeah, you could hook up.
And then one night, I'm sure I've told you guys this story. I don't want to bore you.
No, go ahead. But we're filming it, so, you know.
One night, I was bored and a little lonely, I guess, so I called him. And he was on the road, and because we never talked, we just sort of, like, would hook up. He assumed that I wanted phone sex. So
nice assumption.
he just went right into it, and then I didn't want to be like, "Oh, I just killed a tuck." Like I didn't want to be that girl, so I went into it. And then,
holy shit, Rich!
These two rule.
I know. And then halfway through, he was, you know, yammering on the scenario, and he goes, "You have one of the best tasting pussies." And I remember thinking, it's a fantasy. You can't give me the best tasting pussy.
You're one of a long list.
Yeah. So I had to be like, shove it out, push it down, keep going, like, you know.
That's great. What a sexy thing to say.
Yeah.
Your pussy doesn't stink as bad as most of them.
Yeah, exactly.
You smooth talker.
But then after we were done, I made fun of him for that, and we started laughing.
Ah, that's it.
And we talked for a couple of hours.
I used to talk to her, like, I probably on one phone call back then talked to her longer than I've talked to her in the last year. I mean, we used to talk for like 2 hours sometimes.
Really?
And then she did Last Comic Standing too, and it was kind of a night. She hated it, you know. I talked her into it, kind of. I said, do it, you know, because it was a good experience for me, but I didn't know that they would throw her under the bus and, you know, turn her into like the bitch on the show. You know what I mean?
I didn't know it was that bad.
And, all right. So, you know, I talked to her a lot and talked her down. And then we got, you know, started dating a little. And then, you know, as we were going out, we got the pilot for Comedy Central, which I have with, oh no, I don't have one. And we got the pilot. So I go, well, if this show gets picked up, I might as well get engaged, you know, for the TV show. And then it didn't get picked up, and I couldn't take the fucking ring back.
So that's what the marriage is based on.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, on my
Lou
side
Wallach
of
saying
it,
no.
Wait, let's hear her side of it.
My side of
I'm
it
sure
was,
she could defend herself.
Yeah, no, he had the Oscar gift bag. So when he asked me to marry him, I'm going to say no to all that.
We didn't hear enough about that Oscar goddamn gift bag. Holy shit.
Cool.
Free stuff. It's great.
When he was in LA one time, we were driving around, and I was telling him, I was saying, this is at the height of his like Last Comic Standing, I guess, you know, the summer where he was on tour and stuff. And I said, you can never tell anyone about us.
Oh shit! That was nice to hear.
And as I said it, this truck drove up and was like, Rich Voss! So perfect.
Has Rich changed since you get married at all?
Yeah, you know, before we got married, people would always go, he's happier now. I don't know what you did to him. He's like a different person. And I remember thinking, he's such an asshole. How bad could it have been? You know what I mean? Before, but I thought it was kind of a joke. But now that the true ass has come out, you know, he really is a depressing asshole. Yeah. He's horrible. It's a nightmare.
No, because you're fucking... every time, like, if I come home, and if I'm like, woo, she goes, oh, look, you're in a bad mood. But I'm not in a bad mood, but now I'm in a bad mood because you put me in a bad mood by saying I'm in a bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll push your buttons. You know? Like I'm not Mr. Outgoing, Mr. Jovial, you know.
Oh, no,
wait,
get the wall. Hit the wall. Get that on the wall.
No, he actually said it right. What's that again?
Jovial.
Yeah. Right. That's right.
Yeah. All right, I thought you said something else.
No, that's actually correct.
I'm sorry then, Rich. It doesn't go up on the wall.
So, you know, he's in a bad mood. Like if I go play golf, I come home, I'm not going to be dancing. Oh, that doesn't make you happy. So she triggers a lot of stuff. Like we had a fight the other night and she said, everybody hates you.
Did she say that?
That was when they were making up.
I was trying to say I'm not the only person who thinks you're an asshole.
That was a private phone call we had.
But it's true. That's your character. You know, everyone I ever meet is like, oh God, he's an asshole. like it's funny. You know,
but you're so Canadian and passive. Or passive, that like I'm tired. I don't have patience to put up with fucking
passive in Canadian.
You know,
instead of passive aggressive.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
They let everything slide. Don't worry, this and that. I don't have time for incompetence. You know, with people. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm at a point where, you know, if I'm paying for something, I want what I pay for. So, like, let it slide. Like
you are abrasive, though.
Like we were getting coffee outside, and the guy's making a cup, but he's putting his fucking hands in the cup. Some smelly foreigner. I go, do you think maybe you can make my coffee without putting your hand in the cup?
No, that's not what you said. You said, don't put your hand in my cup.
Yeah.
And I said, you're right. But, like, that's the thing is, like, that just, other people have other ways of doing it.
I gotta agree with Rich on this one, though.
But he's terrible at saying it. He's right is what he's saying.
You know what it is? The thing is, like, he makes people want to...
There's no nice way to say that.
Yeah.
It's just, hey, get your fucking filthy hands out of my cup.
All right, that's...
Like that situation. But if he's saying that, like, you know, if he walks in to maybe a hospital and says, hey, you know, I cut my fucking finger. Could you stitch it up, bitch?
But that's how... He uses that
same attitude?
Yeah,
tone. It's a tone. See, you think a tone is, you know, is a personality. It's a tone. You know what I mean?
No,
neither do I. I'm just saying because I'm from New Jersey and we're more aggressive.
It's sad what this relationship has become. How are we going to get it back to the pussy diving stage?
Yeah,
because something has gone drastically wrong.
Bring a friend.
When was the last time you went down on her?
Yeah.
Oh, I always ask to go down on her.
Oh, Bonnie doesn't want anymore.
Yeah, I said, you want me to go down on you? And she's like, no.
I just want him to.
No big deal.
We do have, when we have sex, it's good. I just want him to not talk so I can get in another place.
Wait, how does he talk? During sex, you mean? Or what do you mean? Like he talks during sex?
Yeah, well, he'll just say dumb shit.
Like
you know,
what?
he's Rich
that's
Fox.
Rich.
What does he say that's dumb, though?
I don't know. I can't think of.
Come on, yes you can.
I'll try to. I'll honestly try to think of stuff.
Do you mean in bed or leading up to it?
Both. Like, wait, he's like he'll lay on the bed.
Stuff or jovial stuff?
He'll lay on the bed and he'll like pull his shorts down. And sometimes he just pulls his underwear to the side and then goes, suck my cock.
Like a Rich or class act.
Which I will. Rich. It's fine. I understand.
We all want to say that, but we just don't, Rich.
There's a protocol.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, there's like a...
I'm not going to argue with you. We all think that.
There's a flow chart that we should use to get to suck my cock. It's not,
love
you know,
man.
I don't want rose petals leading up to the bed.
Right.
I'm not asking for, you know.
But you don't need seaweed either. It's like, come on, Rich. There's a balance.
Something in between.
It's like you could ask people to not put their fingers in their cup. Because one thing I like about Rich is I don't do that. Like I'll let them just put it and I won't drink it. But he goes to the extreme. He goes, could you not touch that? Like he's just, instead of just going, sir, could you please remake that? I can't drink it like that. Like instead of just asking nicely and getting the message across.
Or like he always needs to get the ketchup packages. Even if there's ketchup on the table, right? Which is fine. But I say, when you ask the waitress for it, just tell her that you're kind of like got a disorder or something. You know, just be like, oh, I'm kind of crazy. Can you get me the like packages?
How does he do it?
He just goes, I need packages. I'm not eating none of that thing or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And it's like,
you have to like make a scene.
I don't make a scene.
I'm not. There's crust around the top and.
Yes.
Like yesterday, I was in the supermarket and I wanted to get some coleslaw, and the lady was doing the cold cuts. and there was three employees that were just talking, and they weren't. Let's say they, okay. Let's say you would see them working the toll booth or whatever.
I hear you. Sure.
So none of them would help the one lady. And I want my coleslaw. I go, can one of you help me?
Oh,
and they go, well,
we can help you by spitting in your food now.
They said, we're done at 5. I go, well, it's 4 minutes to 5. Let's get some coleslaw. Chop, chop. And,
well, that's what you do to make coleslaw, right?
Yeah.
Chop, chop. So.
But she wouldn't speak out like that.
No.
Did they laugh or were they?
They got my coleslaw. Okay. And I go, so look at that. You still have 2 minutes to spare.
You know what? He's right, though. Lazy fucking ape.
That's the thing. I'm not saying he's wrong. Look, can I tell you something? When I first met him, that was one of the things that attracted me to him was his assholiness. One time we went into Dunkin' Donuts, and he asked for free munchkins. He goes, give me some free munchkins. And the guy goes, I'm not giving you free munchkins. And Rich goes, put the munchkins in the bag. And the guy did and gave us free munchkins.
You robbed the place.
Yes.
Is what you did.
Yes.
I heard from munchkins.
I love that about him. I mean, I do like that he's direct and assholey and stuff, but I just don't like it at me.
Right, okay.
Well, or at least not all the time. Like, once in a while... You know, it's like you can kind of be nice.
I've been better with her and the baby and stuff. I've been better. Okay. I've done a lot of stuff. We just put a new floor in our house. Okay. I went out.
Are you getting rid of all those antiques?
Some of them.
God, I hope you are.
That
Bonnie
big
thumbs
couch.
Up. Bonnie hates
No,
them.
she's still sitting here.
Couch like... Oh, shit.
Jesus.
I get it. I'm old.
Are you kidding me? I'll say it again. You have no idea what you got.
Huh? I got a great woman. She's a good mom. She's a good wife. She's fun. She's cool. She
but get rid of the
laugh.
fucking antiques. No one enjoys your antiques.
Huh?
That you just rattled off like a resume. It's not even like a sexy kind of thing. You just rattled off.
Let me tell you. I put a new. We do a new kitchen. Money. Teeth money, which I'm running out. The spiral down is quick.
Can you get him to just like file them down?
So
do you have to get all new ones? Okay, go ahead.
So I want a wooden floor or carpet. Well, we both wanted a wooden floor, but she wanted a little more. So I get a wooden. We put a floor in. It's like
you put it in yourself, or you have?
No, I had someone. I put in 2 pieces though yesterday.
Ooh.
So I had someone do it, and it was like $4 or $5 grand. So I'm on the road, and she says, I go, we're at the mall. She goes, did you get me a present? I said, you're standing on it. She says, that I was mean for that, and that I got her to keep. This is what she says in the car. Oh, you got me a floor to keep old cunt mouth quiet, right, or something like that.
Well, that's what I think he thinks of me. He's like, this fucking cunt. That's how I think his inner dialogue is all the time. Like, oh, but this fucking cunt, shut up. Okay, I'm gonna get her new floors. I hope she fucking shuts the fuck up.
Wow.
Is that your inner voice?
No, that's your own insecurities, and that's your. Because I do things for you because
You want the cunt to shut up?
I want you to be happy.
Look how hard it was for him to say that.
I couldn't figure it.
Because I love you.
Yeah, he was almost going to say because I love you, but then it was like, fuck her.
Oh, no. Yeah,
I don't know Rich has a problem with love and being touched.
I do love her.
Is
he bad with like casual, loving touching?
No! One time he took the stylus out of his Trio phone and he rubbed it against my leg, and I still think about that. He does love me.
No, he's not good at just kind of like rubbing your hand or like. Is he an affectionate guy?
No.
Why aren't you? Why, Rich?
Well, because sometimes he touches you, but it's like a toddler or a monster that doesn't hasn't figured out how to caress,
A monster.
It's just like this kind of.
Oh God, no!
He's not a good caresser.
No sensitive touch.
Like a gargoyle.
No, it's like he's gonna take my skin off.
Oh my God!
A toddler or a monster who doesn't know how to caress.
Let's see how you touch.
Huh?
Let's see how you touch.
Touch Jim and just see.
I won't touch him. I'll touch.
Just show.
All right, let me see how you touch Bonnie.
But touch Bonnie's
arm.
Touch Bonnie's arm.
No, let's see something affectionate from you.
What do you mean by touch it? Like
no, we don't have
She's
to
your wife. Make her feel good with some kind of touch or something.
Maybe it's earlier in the day and you think, well, I want to have sex later tonight.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And then honestly, it gets to this so quickly.
the feeling up of the boob?
Yeah.
That's how somebody.
Look at you.
That's how like a plantation owner used to inspect a like a slave he was going to buy.
Is that really how you
kind
touch
of wrapped her arm a little and rubbed it, and then.
That's really how you touch her?
Yeah.
well, no, I hug her. I hug her. Look.
One time I was crying, and he went to console me, and he was like this, okay, and he immediately went for the boob.
Your tits.
Yeah. And I have tears coming down. Suck my cock. Okay, Richard.
What the fuck?
You two are a
All right, what does she do that you wish she didn't do? Something that really pisses you off about her. What frustrates you about Bonnie? We've heard about the ketchup. The ketchup thing is amazing because you're spitting germs wherever you go, but you're worried about germs. that is unbelievable.
The waitress she's wiping her
face. Right, of course.
And you should see what happens at the ketchup packet factory.
Right.
Not on the inside.
Yeah, but you're touching the outside, ripping that shit open.
You don't know what's
probably
going on.
dirtier than the ketchup in the bottle, to be honest with you.
Are you kidding? People can come put stuff in the ketchup in the bottle.
That's true too.
And that's because one time my friend and I were in a diner and he poured it out when they had the move and a fly came out. So somebody put a fly in there.
Yeah,
fly could have.
So what did she do?
That's what I call flies.
Yeah, and most
I put boogers in the ketchup at home.
Oh, she on the side of my car she put some.
Whatever. People pick their nose. Big deal.
Do you pick your nose, Bonnie?
Yeah. Who doesn't? You show me one person who doesn't.
It doesn't. For real.
You don't ever. How do you get them out?
I use
you pay
tissue,
somebody.
I blow my nose. I pay somebody.
You pick with a tissue. Don't tell me that you don't put a tissue up there.
He rolls it up.
I roll it up, get it up in there, and get the old
isn't that the best?
All right.
That grosses her out.
Case in point, that's
better than your finger.
No, it's
and
not.
then where are you going to put it? Yes, it is.
No.
It's not touching your hands.
You wash your hands after.
What do you mean where you put it? You put it in your mouth.
You don't wash your hands after.
I always put it in my ear after.
In your rear?
My ear.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Do you really think she puts it in her ear? No.
Back to the question. What does Bonnie do that bothers you? We heard a lot about what
she
bothers
I fart and stuff. He goes, "You're a man," and he gets grossed out.
And he gets a hard on. I get hard. No, Bonnie's great. I'm not going to lie. Hold on.
Take your gum out of your mouth.
Take your gum out.
You're still chewing the.
I'm cutting down. I've been cutting down.
That's bad for you, dude. You can't keep chewing that for years.
He's cutting down now. He's smoking cigarettes in place of the gum. So he's only down a few pieces of gum.
There's a new smokeless cigarette.
Get off the gum.
That's why. That's like doing drugless coke. It makes it that would send you right back to smoking quicker than this.
Did you say drugless?
Well, I mean, it's like snorting powder.
Yeah,
baby laxative.
So.
What bothers you about
she
Bonnie?
exaggerates a lot.
Okay. I think women do in general.
I'm the biggest exaggerator in the whole world. Big deal.
Little exaggeration.
See? That was some smart humor right there, Rich.
I know. I've heard that joke 17 times throughout radio stations in the country. You're the first fucking radio station.
One of her stock jokes.
Richard?
No, she made it sound like she thought about it. Thought it up on the spot.
That. I just do that out.
All right.
She exaggerates. What else? She nothing.
Grounds for divorce right there.
No, nothing. I can't think of it. Okay,
how do you live with her?
When we're watching TV and she's eating an apple, and it's so fucking loud, you just want to stick like a pen in her eye or something because like the chewing.
Rich doesn't like eating an apple unless it's out of somebody's hand.
That's a horse joke.
Hold it flat.
Yeah. Horse joke.
It's a horse joke. Oh. Big toothed.
Idiot.
And then when she crunches those sugar cubes, do I get upset?
I hate it.
Amazing.
So exaggerating and eating apple.
Can't think. I'm not here to say the negative things about.
Is so big? Is that the exaggerating part?
I'm not here to say the negative things about the woman I love. You know, that's all that does.
I type too loud. Remember?
You what?
I type too loud.
Type too loud. What are you?
Chewing and typing both too loud.
Oh well, yeah.
This is from a deaf guy who.
Yeah, she types it so quick and loud.
On a computer keyboard, not an old typewriter.
On a computer keyboard.
So it's that whole...
It's just so loud, and she's like showing off that she can type that fast.
That me. That amazes me when people can type that fast. I'm just like,
it's unbelievable. And
I've
not
been
even
using a computer
looking.
for 20 fucking years, and I'm still tick, tick, tick.
She could do it without even looking.
Like he'll come over and talk to me, and I'll be talking.
Wow, she's a great typist. Okay, that sucks too.
Yeah, that's another demerit.
Nothing. I have nothing against my. Listen. I'm not going to come in here to try.
She's healthy food and apple, and she exaggerates.
We eat well together. She's a great cook. This bitch can cook. Okay, farm girl, right?
Yeah,
good cook, and she'll tell you that.
He gets mad at me. Okay, this is one thing. Remember, you go, you go. Why you gotta eat with your mouth closed? Who do you think you are, the Queen of England or something?
Eat with your mouth closed is bad.
Yes.
Like going to those fancy places, all the Hollywood stars.
Yeah.
He thinks I'm acting like I'm on my high horse or something.
Yeah, he says,
Are you guys going to get this together or what?
Yeah, we're getting along great.
You getting along great again?
Are you?
Yeah, we had a fight the other night, a big fight. And
what?
Yeah, what was that over?
That I'm not good with showing emotional.
No.
What? No.
Use your big words.
You don't. You're emotionally taxing.
Okay. No. Yeah.
Like because you're always.
She exaggerates.
But he's always what?
Say he wants to play golf every day, which is fine. I say, go play golf if it makes you happy and takes stress out of your life. I just don't want to hear about it every other hour that you're with me. It's
What's he talk about? Like,
well, he goes and he puts on a golf outfit and he'll be like, do you like this? Does this match?
What are you trying to impress on a golf course?
Then he'll be like, should I go tomorrow? Should I go at 8? Should I go at 10? It's like just an endless amount of...
Shut up, right?
Yes.
Are you saying he needs a constant input about himself or his interest or his life when sometimes you want to think or talk about something else, but he somehow has to make it about something that he wants to talk about?
No, I'm not self-centered.
Yes, you really are.
No, I'm not. No.
But that's fine. But it's like the golf thing for some reason just really...
Because you have no interest in it. You don't give a shit. And you're like, hey, you want to go play? Fine. But you don't want it to be a part of your life.
Well, it's like you have to take up, 6 hours every day to go play 4.5, 5 hours every day to go play golf.
It's not every day.
And it is 6 hours.
Okay, whatever.
Going back and forth to the golf course.
Really.
Whatever it is,
that's how she looks
fine.
at it.
That's like a big chunk out of your day. Then
while you're
let
raising
it go.
The kid at home.
Like you don't have to do another 6 hours of it at home.
But I do a lot. I run. This is a marriage.
No one, Rich, no one's
both.
saying that you don't do a lot of stuff at home. You do.
I do. It's like it's a business. It's a machine.
Thank God.
It's a machine, and it takes two to run the machine.
Yeah, like one person's doing the twittering, which is Rich, and the other person is spelling all the words. Right?
Does he make bad spelling errors on Twitter?
It's just a constant. That's the other thing. It's like he wants me to spell all the words for him. Like they're like, how do you spell become? I mean, they're words that where I'll be like, sound it out.
Become.
I can't do it all the time. I'm busy doing stuff. And then he gets mad if I won't just immediately. Sometimes I don't know how to spell the word. And I'll be like, I don't know. And he'll get mad that I don't.
He'll get mad at you for not knowing how to spell the word.
There's a spelling check.
There's a spell check.
Not on Twitter or on whatever.
Not at all. You can spell check on Twitter.
I don't know. Listen, things are good. We're married. We have good times. We have bad. And when we fight, we get over it. She was talking about me trying to get on her dumb show. I helped. Throughout the beginning.
I didn't get the part.
Throughout the beginning of our relationship, when I was bringing her on the road, and she was fucking having a tough time because she wasn't used to my audience. You know, and who held her while she was crying, you know, at times, or whatever.
Boy, squeezing her tits.
And squeezing her tits. And
who helped her
pussy
walk through, you know, we help each other, and we've done that, you know, when she did her special, I helped her. When I wrote for the Oscars, she helped me.
We helped, you know, as she's having an emotional breakdown. We understand, Rich.
You know, you know, what did she say, monetarily? What's the word? Is that the word?
Yeah.
Depends on what you mean.
I don't know where you're going.
I take care of things monetarily in a household, you know, and emotionally, I'm not the best in the world, you know, but
that seems to be the issue.
Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm a little older.
All I'm saying is, like, everybody pretends a little bit. Like, if you're in a bad mood, like, everybody has to pretend a little bit that they're not. You can't just...
I'm not in a bad mood, but you always say I'm in a bad mood because that's my demeanor. Right?
Yeah.
Your demeanor is to look like you're in a bad mood.
No, I mean, that's how I get. No,
that's why we're laughing, Rich.
You're a lot demeanor than you used to be.
So would you marry Bonnie all over again?
Yes. Yes. What do you mean, at this age, or if I was...
Right now.
Would I marry her? Yeah, of course. We could do another wedding.
Why don't you look at her and say that?
I would marry you 100 times over.
Look at me, Rich.
Not her tits, Rich. Rich is staring at her tits. Look at her.
Not the young Joe DeRosa sitting outside.
Of course I would marry. There's no one else on this planet I would rather be with.
Oh, so you want to leave the planet?
What about what about other planets?
There is nobody outside of Fire Island that I would rather.
Or Provincetown. Yeah, so it's not about me. We're doing a dumb documentary on how funny women are.
You don't know how to sell it. Dumb documentary.
Yeah, way to go, Rich.
Oh, well, you know, I'm not dumb. It's the word is dumb. We're not calling it that anymore.
Cockumentary?
Yeah, it's so stupid.
It's up to her what she calls it.
No, it's up to us. We're a team.
Ooh. Well, she doesn't want you to be
Team Vos.
What's the name of our company?
McVos?
Is that the way you called it?
Well, we don't really have a company.
Well, if we did, pretend.
Oh.
McForce, right?
Why don't you just make a company?
How do you not have a company?
Exactly.
Should we? Oh.
Sure.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
tax implications?
Yeah. Oh, no, you can do it either
How about
way.
Bonnie and Blithering?
I was thinking, you know how they combine, like, Brangelina and stuff?
Yeah.
We could be bitch.
Oh, Bonnie and Rich, bitch.
Mm-hmm. On stage, she kills, though.
That's a funny line.
She does.
Dude, she killed on the show right now.
No, I'm saying, but where did you get those from? Are they sending them over from there?
Look at his pants.
Those are nice. My other ones you got to see. Those
are
nice.
not nice.
Are you crazy?
They're not nice.
They are nice.
I think Ted Knight died in those pants.
It's good. It's good to know you're dressing up to play golf.
Well, what do you mean it's good to know? Of course you got to. What am I going to come to course looking like?
Who are you standing there with?
Collared shirt and super
Quinn,
shorts.
Kenny Quinn's son from Caroline's that manages Caroline.
Oh, okay.
Paulie. What's that?
Nothing.
Those fucking golf pants are awful. They're terrible.
Melting ice cream.
No, he goes to this website. What is it called again?
Loudmouthgolf.com. They send me clothing.
Loudmouthgolf.com.
Yeah. I'll wear those pants when I'm in Arizona at Scottsdale doing
nice.
Mardi Gras. August 1st.
Mardi Gras.
All right.
Mardi Gras.
No, he didn't.
Mardi Gras?
Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras.
I know this guy, Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
Playing golf with him.
Yeah. Why don't we take a break? I mean, you two are just terrific.
God damn, man.
It's amazing. It's exhausting. I don't know how you do it.
It really is.
It's exhausting.
I don't know how you
Rich, you're exhausting.
Are you two.
When you said take a break, I thought you meant Rich and I for like a while. Like I got excited.
Would you guys ever take a break in the marriage?
We do all the time. I go on the road and stuff, or do whatever. She's going up to Canada for 10 days to see her mom. That she said her mom said she was glad I'm not coming, which is, you know, she threw that at me.
No, I mean, I was joking around, but when the last time my mom and my sister came to visit when I had the baby, Rich had to email an apology out to them afterwards.
Why?
Because he was that big of a dick. He was stressed out, I guess, and didn't feel like he had to be nice.
You weren't nice to her family?
I was nice. I was American nice, maybe not Canadian nice.
Well, how weren't you nice? What'd you do?
I made him sleep in the carport.
You didn't talk to them.
Why wouldn't you talk to them?
And I was in the hospital.
I did.
Well, if you sent out an apology, you even know you were.
No, just to know, if I wasn't intentionally doing anything. I was a little stressed with a new baby. And
so what was he doing, Bonnie? He wouldn't talk to them?
And to have house guests, it was a little stressful at the time.
Was he accommodating?
Is he accommodating?
Was he accommodating when they were there?
No, he would,
What's Rich's issue?
He's an asshole.
Is it because of your upbringing?
I think it is.
Mommy.
I don't trust women.
Was it mommy or daddy? I forgot.
Women. I don't trust women. I went to see my mother in the nursing home yesterday.
Oh, he doesn't think Angelina Jolie is attractive.
No, you're wrong. I said
he
she's not as
women.
hot as everybody thinks. I said there's so many hotter.
I'm not.
She's all right. I can tell you, there's so many hotter girls.
Okay, what about the Megan Fox?
Yeah, very cute.
Yeah, he was
very
like,
pretty. No, she's hot. Megan
I don't know if maybe it was a bad shot of her. I don't even know who she is.
She hasn't taken a bad shot yet.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
they're trying to find a bad shot.
Come on, what's wrong with that?
She's all right. Her face. Give me another.
By the way,
girl
we're showing
hotter.
Rich the hottest picture that Megan Fox ever took.
Her face.
The one under the car hood.
Yeah, this is like he just doesn't like women.
Pretty.
No, why don't you like women, Rich?
Why do you hate your mother?
Yeah, what happened with you and...
That's Megan Fox.
That's Megan Fox.
That's a good... Right there. That's beautiful. She doesn't have that long horse face. Look at that pretty... Now, that's pretty. She's prettier than Angela Jolie.
Angela?
I
like Angela Jolie, too.
She's prettier than her.
I'm sure there's an Angela Jolie out there.
I don't like Angela Jolie.
Whatever that...
So what happened? You went to see your mother?
Yeah, yesterday.
And?
Oh, it's so in the nursing. It's the worst.
This is the last time I was with them. She's totally laid out in bed, can't get up, whatever. And I go to Rich, just don't start a fight. Just go in, say hello. Yeah, no, they just push each other's buttons. And so he goes in, he goes, "What's going on?" That's the first thing. And she goes, "What the fuck does it look like? I'm laying here."
Oh shit!
And off they go.
They have a bad relationship.
Yeah, she's like the mom from The Sopranos.
Oh, really? She's kind of like that?
Yeah. She's like, the first time I met her, I was in the bathroom getting ready, and Rich had gone and picked her up, and this when she was still mobile, and she came into the house, and Rich said something to me, and I called something back, and she goes, "That's her. She sounds like a man."
Oh, shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she nice to you?
She is now, Connie. You just can't let it.
Well, now she doesn't know what's going on or anything. She's completely shut out.
Right.
I go to nursing home, I'm standing there, they're all in the TV room. It's great. It's like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with seniors.
Right.
And it's sad. And I'm standing, it smells like shit in there and stuff. So, and what do you have? I have nothing to say. How you doing? Did you eat? What do you say, to somebody?
What did your mom do that made you so mad at women?
Well, maybe as a kid, when you're maybe 3 or 4, I got a bunch of them. Or she takes you, your brother, and your sister to your grandmother's, puts you on the doorstep, rings the doorbell, she opens the door, and goes, "I don't want them, take them."
That could leave a scar.
That could leave a scar at 3. Or how about when you haven't seen your father in weeks and daddy's coming and it's Saturday and you're sitting in the window all excited and here comes daddy's here, and as he's walking up the driveway, detectives come out from behind bushes and handcuff him and go, "There goes daddy."
Wait. You're missing the best part of the story. Your mom set up the father.
Yeah.
By using the kids as bait. As bait, basically.
As what? As pawns, okay. And then, takes us into New York to go visit daddy, and we meet him at the Port Authority. We take the fucking bus in, okay? We get off, and we're walking through the Port Authority. There's Dad. Wait. There he is, getting handcuffed again. Okay. Or how about when you're in 6th grade, okay, and you're eating lunch in the lunchroom with all the kids, and a lot of them are black because it was Plainfield, so they're ruthless. Okay. And you had to have food tickets, so you got to hide them under your, people see you with the food tickets. Mm-hmm. They're, "Oh, look at welfare kid," right? So you hide them under your tray and you try to hand it to them. And then, so you're eating there with the lunchroom, and then the whole place goes silent because somebody's parent walks in, right? You know that? Like my mother walks in with a principal.
You were the kid where the parent would walk into school.
So the whole place went silent.
Yeah.
So they heard the principal and my mother take me in the hallway as all the kids are walking out from. She's smacking me in the head. Okay, beat me in front of them.
Did they laugh at you?
Yeah, like Carrie at the prom. And
they were laughing as she was hitting you?
And then how about when your mother makes you wear black and white saddle shoes to school?
Pat Boone?
Aw, I'm falling in love again.
and you know, you go to fucking
Pat Goon.
You know, Pat Buffoon. so Pat Buffoon.
Hasn't he suffered enough, you guys?
Oh my God!
Excuse me, the men are talking. So,
I'm sticking up for you, you asshole.
This is where Rich and I could relate.
So,
Rich and I can relate on this topic. But why not? Why not? Oh, go ahead.
Wait, real quick. Then you go to a 12-step meeting. I'm not breaking the tradition by saying, and in the meetings they go, well, they did the best they could with the tools they had. No, fuck, that's bullshit. They didn't do the best they could because they could have. Any fucking monkey could have done better. Okay, with the tools. When I was divorced with I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't being a racist.
But you know what? Thumbs up that you said that.
Yeah, I'm sick of that. They did the best they could.
Me off too.
Bullshit. Because when I was getting divorced with Kelly, with my first wife, right? Kelly, who lives right by us, and she's, my
Perfect
first
Kelly.
wife.
Oh, damn.
Just kidding.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Who,
That's not awkward with you and Bonnie, having your ex right there. At least she doesn't babysit your kids anymore. Jesus Christ. What the fuck's wrong with these two?
So, Kelly, when we split up, we didn't have shit, but we made sure the kids saw both of us. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I did the best I could with the tools I had. You know what I mean? I could have done worse. You know what I'm saying? So that best I could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ooh, I think though we know where a lot of that anger is coming from. Yeah.
Why not the affection though?
Don't you understand that every woman out there isn't your mom?
Yeah. Well, she acts like I'm her parents. Oh, you don't think I'm funny? Because her parents don't think she's funny. Her father even says to her, I don't get it.
Well, that's
really?
Parents. They don't.
Your father says that, Bonnie, for real?
Yeah, he's a farmer. Yeah. And he sees her talking about her pussy
for real?
On stage.
He's never seen me talk about that.
When you do,
they don't watch. Wow. Look, they don't follow my career. I can say whatever I want.
They don't follow your career?
No, Letterman was too late for them. They said.
They actually said that?
They like Tammy Pescatelli. They like Tammy Pescatelli.
Hold on. For real, they said that?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Her whole family doesn't, she thinks I'm her family. Well,
you are now.
Well,
you're married and you have a
no,
cat,
you know what I mean?
So.
Like, anything. Like, I think she's so fucking funny. Excuse me. Is there cum on my chin?
What are you saying?
Comment, not a female. And off stage and everything. And I tell her that all the time. And she's a brilliant writer. I tell her she's just fucking brilliant. She really is.
Thanks,
when we go into fucking meetings, she's fucking good.
This cunt. That's what you should fucking talk, bitch.
She's the only one that we have in here on a regular basis, Bonnie.
Yeah.
As far as female comics go, yeah.
Thank you.
Who else do we have? For real? Who? I can't even name another female comic we've had on a regular basis. Even a semi-regular basis.
Chelsea? No, she's only on once. Or
she was on
She's
once.
funny.
Oh yeah,
she's very
Chelsea? You like Chelsea Handler?
I did.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
Why don't we take a break?
Oh, I thought we were talking about a different Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea Peretti is great too.
Yeah,
Chelsea
yeah.
Peretti is truly is guy funny.
It's guy funny. Yeah. She's also scathing. Like, she's kind of mean. I didn't expect that the first time I met her. I remember thinking, are you fucking around?
Yeah, she's brutal.
Yeah.
Fucking brutal.
Yeah.
No, you guys are similar, though, in a lot of ways.
I'm probably a little bit funnier. But I like Chelsea Handler. She's like a broad. She's like a 1940s, I
don't know how I feel about her.
She's so funny,
man. I don't.
She scares me a little bit. She one time, literally threw me up against the wall in L.A. at the Improv in L.A. and was like, "You're gonna talk to me, McFarlane." And I was like, "Okay."
But in a fight, you could fuck her up in a fight. I mean, you're a fucking.
I don't know. She's in a higher weight category than me.
A little higher weight class, really?
Nice.
No,
she sits on that panel.
That's
with those little...
awkward when you say something like that.
Yeah. No, we were just really thinking about it, and it's like, ooh, that's a nice insult.
Her TV, I think she's a good host. I think
dude, she just brutalizes people. It's like, it's like what a great thing for a host to do. She has the little cards and just says fucking cutting horrible shit about people.
We like her. I mean, I like her, and she passed on Bonnie and I still like her.
Yeah, she's really funny. I mean, I do the show whenever I'm out there, but I mean,
you're a big act.
You're a friend of the show. I get it. Yeah.
Wait, she passed on you guys for the show?
Yeah. I didn't even want to be on the show. For the record, I said, don't put my name in there.
Well, I didn't know. We were just at the Improv in L.A.
Because I didn't want to get passed on.
Well, we were in L.A. We're at the Improv, and
half
all
the
of a sudden,
people she has on, and she passed on you too.
Oh,
she said not right now.
I think maybe they think I'm going to go on, or we go on like a tough crowd and start smashing the other people, which I would. That would be my natural instinct.
You guys would be great on that show. We can continue with you guys. We got to take a break. We've been doing like an hour straight here. In studio today, Rich Vos and Bonnie McFarlane doing a little filming for a documentary that might see the light.
Yeah, these guys are doing. These guys are filming. Oh shit! It's my kid.
Since the documentary.
Why does he still have an old trio?
He's the worst.
I have one too, guys.
You're the second worst.
Yeah, because but you want a new phone, but you know, what is that about?
I don't know why. Are they bad phones?
They're ancient.
I haven't had a trio in 5 years.
Oh, I don't know.
I used to like my trio, but you know they were kind of popular when I had it.
Yeah, years ago.
A phone with a stylus.
You have a stylus with yours?
Yeah.
Oh God, what's a stylus?
I don't like to touch my finger to a screen. It's something I don't like.
All right. Well, then the stylus is perfect.
Yeah.
The stylus is awful.
It's always getting lost.
Tink, tink.
Look,
don't you smudge your screen?
Yeah, then you wipe the screen.
Oh. Everything all right at home, Rich?
Yeah, we got my middle daughter, my second favorite, watching the baby.
Oh, okay.
So, and then my other daughter, my favorite's going to pick him up.
We hate that your phone has just got a stylus.
Yeah, we're really annoyed. Can I see your phone?
But how else would he show affection?
I'm going to get I might get that. I might get that Palm Pre. But it seems like I want to take I wonder if they have where you can go for like a day and take a course on it, or like 4 hours. You know what I mean?
The iPhone does at Apple. You can go there and they give you classes on the Apple.
They do.
We have an app for that.
I see.
You could just figure out the phone on your own, Rich.
Yeah, but then what you think you figured out,
you're not solving life's problems.
You're right. You do figure it out, and then there's maybe 100 things you didn't figure out, but you don't know that you didn't figure them out because you didn't figure them out.
You don't need to know because you wouldn't use that stuff.
I would use a lot of things.
I get a phone and I go, all right, I want to use it for this, this, and this, and then I figure out how to do that.
Yeah. All right, whatever. I'm just going to get a phone.
Just get a new phone so we don't have to talk about it anymore.
All right. I'll do whatever you guys want.
Do you have Sprint?
Yeah. Why? What do you have?
AT&T is horrible. Horrible. Stay with Sprint.
I like my AT&T.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You have to get a home phone put in because AT&T.
I know, but I still like AT&T.
Sponsors on this? Are they sponsors on this network?
No, I don't even know.
Cool.
I'm just being honest. I do like my AT&T except when I'm at my house.
Yeah, exactly. In Manhattan.
That's the truth.
I could see if you lived in the Minneapolis woods somewhere, but Manhattan, the island, the financial capital of the world.
But wherever else I go, Long Island, Jersey, Midtown Manhattan, wherever.
I get dropped all the time.
I got beautiful service. The only time it's bad is when I'm at my house.
Sunset Strip in Los Angeles, I couldn't get service.
Oh, really?
Dude, I get dropped everywhere.
Well, L.A. is notorious for horrible cell service.
Everywhere.
I get perfect reception.
No, you don't. You don't like the volume on it?
I don't like the volume on the speaker when I go to but speaker phone works great. But like if I'm playing something off of my iPod in my iPhone, then the volume sucks. But you're not going to listen to music out of those shitty little speakers anyway. You put on the earbuds, and there's plenty of volume. You blow your fucking ears out.
Guys, speaking of phones, we got a nice little story that happened over the week.
Oh, what a seg.
Thank you.
What a segue.
Did we spend enough time on that dumb documentary? Can we move on with our radio show now?
Yeah. We're just here as guests.
You're the producer.
Oh, yeah.
Opie.
I thought you got great stuff today, actually.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
What happened?
Nothing. Was this ready to,
waiting for the
story?
The phone story.
This stupid mistake, that careless mistake, I got hurt,
They are a pair of workers with the City Department of Environmental Protection who pulled the cover off the sewer on Victory Boulevard to flush it out. Alexa's angry mother, Kim, calls what happened next criminal.
It was opened, the truck was parked behind that pole, and they walked a good, 10, 15 feet at least, to go get the cones.
And left it open.
Right. Cone should have been here first.
Alexa, who was walking to the store with a friend, felt the earth move suddenly. Everything was dark and smelly.
It was just really gross.
That's funny.
How is this mother? We know what but how is this mother trying to turn this around?
Your cones.
Your daughter is a dummy.
She walked into an open fucking manhole.
Right, one of the biggest dummies ever.
Alexa admits this is what she was doing, texting while walking, and she did not notice the open manhole cover. Down she went 5 feet into the muck.
It was over my head.
She says an apologetic DEP worker helped her get out. She went to the hospital, and the city opened the investigation, issuing this statement: "We regret that this happened and wish the young woman a speedy recovery."
Regardless if I'm texting or not, if there was cones there, I'm going to see a big orange cone.
The family may sue the city. Medical.
How are you going to see a big orange cone when you didn't see the big open hole, you dummy? And you're looking down when you text, by the way.
When it looked like the toilet scene in Schindler's List, when the head popped out.
Oh, boy.
That wasn't bad.
Well, sort of.
You know what I kind of mean? You know what I mean? Where the kids were hiding in the duty?
Yeah.
In the duty.
That's funnier.
Woman a speedy recovery.
Regardless if I'm texting or not, if there was cones there, I'm going to see a big orange cone.
The family may sue the city. Medical bills are mounting. And Alexa lost one shoe.
Do you want that shoe back?
It could just stay there.
Oh, could it?
The city should pay their medical bills, though.
And my
Or at least your
glasses.
shoe.
Yeah. Or at least wash the shoe off that has shit on it.
What kind of medical bills?
Did she fall in
fell
shit,
5
by the
feet.
way? It was shit? Because she said she was up over her head or close to over her head. So is that shit?
Yeah, it's fucking shit.
I love how they're so mad. How do you fall into a hole as you're looking down?
Well, when you do something that's so embarrassing, though, you have to kind of
be outraged.
Yes.
Wow, look at this one. Rich, look at her.
Jesus, who is she?
Looks like she could be like a long-lost kid of yours.
Is that the
She looks
texter?
like she's a Wolverine.
Oh, my God.
Those are great.
Texting. Where's she from?
I don't know.
She looks like a rabid dog.
Yeah.
Rich,
What?
that's what you look like. Do you get that?
Oh, shit.
That's your face.
Yeah, that's why I said it looks like your long-lost kid.
Oh, man.
It looks like the old pictures of you when you did stand-up.
And crack and
had the
blue
long
guys
hair,
for
yeah.
more drugs. That stage of your life.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That fun stage that we have to bring up every time.
Rich isn't even correcting blue guys anymore. Just because he knows Bonnie knows all the stories. If he goes, I never blue guys, then she might jump in and go, sure you have.
Yes,
No,
you
I
have.
didn't. Blue guys. If I blew guys and she wouldn't stick around.
All right.
Excellent defense.
Yeah, really.
That's like a little
Do you want to rest your case at this point?
That's old. That's pretty. I look distinguished.
Distinguish you
What
as an ass.
is it? The shirt? Is that what's distinguishing you?
Well, we have a question on the line. Let's say hi to Andy in New Hampshire. Andy.
Hello.
Hello, Andy.
Did Voss just say Schuler's List instead of Schindler's List?
No, I said Schindler's.
It was something like that.
he said so.
Oh, my
I
God.
said Schindler's stupid.
He gets most of the Jew stuff right.
Yeah. Schindler's List.
Well, I'm doing so much better on my SH as someone taught me.
Who taught you?
A speech.
That's not an SH word.
That's a...
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Speech
CH.
is CH.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Well, both. I have
So
problems
you're
with both.
Yeah.
Say Sugar Church.
Sugar. Hold on.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. He said sugar, and then he had to actually take time to gulp. Hold on. Hold on. Wow. A broken water main in there or something.
The kid fell in my mouth.
Say it fast.
What do you want me to say? Oh.
Sugar.
Sugar Church.
Sugar Church.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's not perfect. It's better.
She went to a speech therapist?
No, outside a comedy club. I was talking to one.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
What'd they say to make it easier or better for you to
Besides
say?
jump in front of a car.
Sugar.
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 It's so hard for him to say that.
The password is sugar.
Why? What did they tell you to do?
That my jaw goes out and air does something, goes through, and my tongue.
It's called breathing, okay.
Is my jaws, see, I let it slip to the right.
Yes.
And press my tongue to the roof of my mouth. It's a lot of steps.
Sugar.
That was perfect.
Well, it is, but geez, it takes you so long to do it.
I know. That's why it's so much easier the other way. Just fuck it.
Say it regularly.
What?
Just say it regularly without practicing.
Have some sweet
Have
long...
some sugar.
Yeah, why do you move your jaw? Why don't you just make your jaw? Why don't you hold your face when you say sugar church?
Sugar.
Still terrible.
Oh.
Stop putting your tongue up. Stop. Leave your tongue down. Let your tongue relax. Okay.
All right. What's going on with you guys?
I don't know. Windows are appearing on my. I'm trying to get to Drudge, and windows just keep appearing. I hate Windows. Hate Windows. And now, there you go. Now I'll send a report to Windows because they always ask you, would you like to send a report? Yes.
I always send a report.
Who reads those? No, stop. There we go.
Breakfast with O&A. It's like
yes, that's what it is.
Here.
It's breakfast with O&A. Welcome.
Jim's eating half a jar of peanut butter as part of his diet.
But as long as it's like non-fat.
I haven't had that much.
Oh, wow. What do you do?
I'm taking little delicate dibs of it. Little pieces.
And before we went to break, Bonnie was commenting on how she started sitting like that.
Yeah.
And she was laid down.
I was
on the couch.
And I tried to lay again, but it's not.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at that. She looks very sexy laying down, Rich.
It's like hard to...
Like that. It's kind of a sexy thing. Like, you don't look at her anymore, like, in a way like,
oh,
wow,
yeah, the
damn.
other night she took her shirt off, and I was like, whoa, let's do it.
Hopeless romantic.
Like, you think he's just retelling the story like that to be funny. No, that's
whoa,
exactly
let's do it.
Wow.
Look over at it and go, whoa, let's do it.
Yeah, and she looks good naked. I mean, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Her shit is tight
Really?
down there,
We
too.
can't figure that out?
Huh?
She's fucking phenomenal.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, she took her stuff off the other night, man.
My stuff.
Her fucking, and she had a baby. She looks good.
And you just go like, whoa, let's do it. You don't say anything nice, like really
And
complimentary
that
first.
and the baby didn't fuck up her pussy at all.
Yeah, because it came out my ass. My asshole is huge. What happened?
It's just hanging down and all nasty, but pussy's tight.
Yeah, the asshole popped out like an aardvark nose.
Yeah, I have like a huge hemorrhoid. It's kind of like a love-hate though, because I don't want to get rid of it.
You really have a roid?
Yeah, because when I scratch it, it feels so good. So you know what I mean? Like if I get rid of it, then I get rid of that really good feeling when I scratch.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
It's the same premise behind smoking.
Wow. Boy.
I don't know why things keep coming back. I'm having a battle with windows that keep popping up. It's whack-a-mole. I'm playing whack-a-mole. Holy shit, there's 10 fucking windows that just opened up. What happened? Hate computers. They're so necessary now, though. Can't do anything without one.
Without a computer?
Do you go anywhere without a computer?
No way.
You need
it's
it.
Unbelievable.
Look at all those.
I've got my trio.
You got your trio, so you're set. That's stylish. And you could jab people with it. Put some AIDS blood on the tip and just jab people in the subways with it.
I can't believe they let me on the
Now
plane
I gotta
with
give her my
it.
blood.
Yeah. I know. Somebody if you had a stylus just in your pocket and they made you empty your pockets, they would say, you can't take this.
Yeah.
But as long as it's in your phone, it's okay. So it could be a weapon. You could poke someone right in the neck with that.
And on MSNBC Lockup, that would be considered.
A nice shank.
Do you ever watch that show?
I watch it all the time. I love those prison shows.
Is it great?
It's great, but it's like the same show. It doesn't matter. Today we take you into Kentucky State Prison, and it's the same show as if like Oregon or something. It's a bunch of ethnic people stabbing each other, and the guards having to take some crazy shit-throwing prisoner out of his cell.
I did an NA convention in Palm Springs like 2 weeks ago, right? It was Palm Springs, so it was all NA, Narcotics Anonymous convention. So the convention had the whole hotel, right? See, the pool, right? All these people at the pool. These people are supposedly in recovery. I'm walking by, whether Mexican people with tattoos of swastikas. I felt like I was walking through the yard at San Quentin as I'm walking through
San Quentin.
What's it called? San Quentin.
San Quentin, but Quentin, whatever. San Quentin.
San Quentin.
You a fan of Colin Quinn? Are you?
That one's not as bad, though, Rich.
Yeah, that's a marginal.
Almost acceptable.
We'll give you that one.
Yeah. And you see these gang tattoos. That's what's intimidating. If you went to prison, they didn't have tattoos, I don't think they'd be as intimidating.
As intimidating?
Yeah,
Were you offended by the swastika ones?
Well, I was. I saw one guy. He had a person. Well, in my head, I'm going, this is unbelievable. Then if you turn over to the recovery side, you're going, well, maybe the guy only has a week clean, and he's trying to turn his life around, and right now, maybe sometime.
Maybe in order to get rid of the drugs in his life, he's embraced Nazism.
Yeah, see, I think if you hate Jews, it's deeper than cocaine.
Why is she laying like that, Rich?
I don't know.
That's great.
She's trying to get into a new club.
Hey, guys.
Oh, shit. Bonnie's laying on her tummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that my asshole can breathe.
She got her butt up in the air.
Do you guys spank each other at all?
I spank her sometimes.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
And then she gets my dinner.
You.
Can we see your spanking technique, Bonnie?
Go ahead and spank.
And how do you do it? Does she go over your knee?
No, it's during.
Come on,
it's
how she spank like that?
It's like it's almost like his hands don't have the same muscles as other people. You know what I mean? Like he has half.
Wait, how is this done, really?
And this glasses.
Holy shit, Rich. He broke his sunglasses.
Are you okay, Bonnie? He yelled, my glasses.
My glasses.
How about you check on your wife? Because I think you broke them as they were...
Yeah, dug into my arm.
Yeah, jabbing into her jugular.
That's all right. The physical pain is not nearly as harsh as the emotional bit.
Rich had his glasses in his collar, kind of by his neck, and he laid on her, and they broke. I'm so happy that happened.
He went to lay romantically on top of his wife and snapped this romantically out of like he's just crawling aboard.
Do you think that could have
my turn?
Like he's getting on a surfboard.
Yeah. Well, your ass is as flat as one.
Oh, Rich. Wow, Rich.
Sometimes he calls my ass Margaret Cho's face.
Do you have a flat ass?
I don't. It's like
it's there.
It's little.
There. Say it.
No, but
your pants. She's not wearing pants that are.
It's weird.
I'll try to tighten it up.
In like when her pants are down, her ass is nice, like and round, right? But with
all right, look, she's showing the ass.
In that way, it's flat.
Yeah, right? That way it doesn't.
That way.
Let me see from the side.
And then this way.
Oh,
hey.
Wow.
Look at that.
Bonnie has a very nice ass.
It's
there,
nice.
Rich. What are you doing?
Do that again? No, we wanted to see the hemorrhoid.
Now that would be something.
That's what's giving my ass shape right now.
That was good. Not a dimple on there or anything?
No cellulite? Nothing, man.
Holy shit. You are a magic man.
You're kidding, right? They say celluloid.
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 What is it, Rich? Try it again.
Cellulite.
Celluloid.
Celluloid and cellulite.
Cellulite is the best.
Now, that was one of the names he suggested for our daughter. Cellulite.
Cellulite. Oh, God.
So that's how you spank her?
No, we spank good.
Yeah.
We spank good.
Like
Oh, God, what is that? It's like, that was a, could you move? I want to sit on the couch.
How do you spank? There's no right or wrong way
You
to
want
spank.
Jimmy to show how to spank your wife, right?
Yes, somebody else do it.
Rich.
Just to see.
Rich, just to see. Let Jimmy spank her properly.
No, I can't spank. I can't do it.
No, yeah, don't spank.
Bonnie, I can't.
Yeah.
What?
You can spank me, though.
Why? Because you think of me as a man?
No, because you're my friend's wife.
Is everybody gay?
What's that?
I wouldn't feel proper doing that to my friend's wife.
You're right.
But does Rich talk to you dirty when he's spanking you?
We used to talk dirty when she's. We do this on the radio.
I forbid him to speak anymore.
Now when we have sex, she says right from the beginning, she goes, "Okay, we're allowed to think of other people."
Cool. Who do you think of? You not random people or just dicks?
They're actual people that I've met in my travels.
Really? So
Oh, wait, Rich now needs to know who.
What do you mean, actual people? Like people that live by us?
No, like people I've seen on TV and stuff.
No.
She just was like, uh-oh.
You know, like I read a lot of books and just characters from the books I bring to life.
Yeah.
I feel like I've met them because I read so much about them.
She brags how much she reads.
That's terrific.
So, Rich, do you guys ever look at porn together?
Yeah. We don't have good porn because all our porn's free. And there's...
Do you ever make her look at guys on the internet and tell you that you'd fuck them? Not that I've ever done that.
What? Oh, are you kidding me?
No, but now that you've put that seed in his head, he will.
Oh, are you kidding me? When she used to tell me about her college professor that she fooled around with, is that fucking exciting or what?
It is, yeah.
What, that I went to college? It happens. Remember when he broke into the library?
The library. Yeah, I'll have some libraries with whipped cream. As long as it doesn't give me cellulite.
Holy shit, is that funny, man.
You're amazing, Rich.
So you don't like him to talk when he's spanking you because it messes up the thought process?
Fantasy.
Yeah, you gotta get, you know.
We were going to have sex last night, man. We had it planned.
What happened?
My daughters had to come over and watch Raina, sleep over. So, because we got up so early and left, we weren't going to leave the baby alone again. So, she
Once
came
a
over.
week we leave her alone. That's it.
So we couldn't really have sex. We were too tired by the time my daughter came over at 12 o'clock. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing out till 12 o'clock?
Why couldn't you just have sex quietly?
Huh?
Why couldn't you just have sex quietly?
Yeah, quiet sex.
You can't. There's no such thing as quiet sex.
There is.
Oh, yeah, there is.
You make that sound, you go... You just can't moan.
You make that sound when you're peeking through a window.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. It's still sex. Jerking off.
What's the worst part about fucking a girl in the ass is when she goes on the toilet after, you can hear her like...
What do you got your ear against the door? What the fuck are you doing?
And now you're calling your face a toilet?
Oh, God.
But doesn't that happen also with the badge?
You don't know, because when a girl has to shit out cum, it really does just wreck.
Shit out cum.
That's what has to happen.
See, that's what's wrong with butt sex, is that there's so,
it's ugly
poop
after.
could come out. I mean, it's like you're really taking a risk.
It's called getting in the trenches.
You gotta have a stomach for it.
And after that, it's just an ugly sound.
You're ready for it.
If I smell poo, we're through. That's my motto.
Whoa, that's a nice motto.
Yeah,
It's a great platform for political office.
Poo, we're through. Now, does this mean,
if you're a shvoo.
There could be, under any circumstances, he's, let's say, taking you from behind.
Oh, can I tell you a story about I remember now what a dick he is. One time I was blowing him quite well, by the way, and he farted. Don't you think that's horrible? And then he gets
That's the best thing I've ever heard.
I mean, not a whole thing. Holy shit, you got no fucking class.
It was funny.
Did he then just start laughing like a child?
Yeah, like it was the greatest thing that ever happened. But then he's like, come on, keep going, come on. Like he's all upset that I took offense to that.
Of course, just stop.
Did you feel like a little whoosh of it? Or did you smell it?
It was so horrendous. The worst thing on the planet.
No, so, you don't walk by my desk and fart on my head at times?
Not on your head, in your area.
Oh, you fight fire with fire like that? Yeah.
Farting is fine.
Does she have good smelling farts there, Rich?
In the elevator coming up, I laid the loudest. I pressed my ass against the wall on purpose.
Just you two?
To get no,
it's just but I always say, excuse me.
A little back pressure.
It was so loud, and everybody was so uncomfortable. And Bonnie goes, was that you? And I couldn't stop laughing.
It really is always funny.
Jimmy laid one out in the elevator. It was a silent one, but it smelled so fucking bad that he got a woman so mad at everyone in the elevator.
It's always funny.
I had my back to everybody, but I was shaking. Because I was laughing so hard, and it smelled horrific. And this woman was so pissed off that she had to stay in that elevator and smell his funk.
It's hilarious.
It really is funny.
Jimmy got mad at me, really mad at me once. We were on the road.
Me?
Yeah, and we were at some one-nighter, and we were some shithole, and we went in to the hotel before we were driving home to go to the bathroom. And I took a little shit in a baggie.
What?
And I wrapped it up and tied it and put it in his toiletries.
Why did you do that?
Because I wanted him to get home and open his toiletries and see a bag of shit.
Did that really happen?
I think it did, yeah.
Oh, that is so... But here's the thing, like, how do you shit in a bag? I mean, that's hard. That takes skill.
I did it on it was a little wastebasket. I sat on the wastebasket.
A sack of shit from a sack of shit.
Oh, my gosh. But see, that must have been a long time ago because now you really have to work up to your shits, right? We start hearing about it early in the morning.
Get up an hour early.
There is so much talk about, like, his poop. It's coming. When, like, at what time? Maybe in a half hour. Like,
Haley talks about it?
Oh,
I got it.
It's poop and golf. Poop and golf. That's it.
She wants to talk about, it's all baby talk with you. She wants to make plans. When you get older, you get up. It doesn't just happen. It takes about an hour for your stomach to settle. I haven't even done mine today yet, so it'll probably back up till tomorrow.
Why don't you just not worry about it and wait until you feel you got to take a shit, and then you take a shit?
Because he's scared he's going to be at the mall or something, or out,
the bathroom.
and then he's going to have to
using
come
other
home.
toilets.
But you'll shit in a waste paper basket.
That was a long time.
So use it on the toilet. Once in a while, you have to. Do
you like doing that?
No, but I shit. I don't. Whatever.
The comfort of your own home is always the best, but if you gotta go.
That shitting is such a ball and chain.
Yeah.
189 tiles on my floor.
Yeah,
count them all.
No, I'm just fucking
lunatic.
I love a good dump at home, but
you know what he's got? Do you guys know this? He's got book wallpaper in his bathroom.
Yeah, I've heard it.
What is
book
that?
Wallpaper?
It looks like a study.
Like it's the closest he's ever come to reading.
Like the spines of all the books, they're on shelves.
Yes.
Do they have names on them, or it's just kind of a abstract-y kind of?
Yeah, kind of like an old,
Was
book.
it made for the bathroom? It's probably all like pun names. A Tale of Two Shitties.
That's good.
So it's only in your bathroom?
Yeah, we're doing the whole place.
You're getting rid of
This year is a fucking nightmare fortune.
Oh, enjoy it.
I am.
You only have a few years left.
I know.
Yeah, right? What are you going to take it with you?
Putting equity in your place. It's not like you're pissing it away.
That's right.
Right. And if you put too much into a place that's a townhouse, it's not going to, people say a townhouse is, mine say they'd go for $250 around or $240 around the area, $240. Even if you put $30,000 into it, you're not going to go $270. People are going, I'm not paying $270 for a fucking townhouse. You know what I mean? It's not like a house.
That Jew can blurt those numbers out like that.
It's not like a house.
Whammo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard you have a giant couch in your
Who'd you hear that from?
Everyone.
I just heard you have a giant,
Who's been
like,
at our house?
I've been there.
You have?
Before
Who told you that?
And then I heard
you
you have,
email his
they have
daughter still?
paintings that look like they're that were bought at like a hotel painting sale.
We do have hotel style.
Yeah.
This is Frank Marriott, and that's a picture of Bill Hilton.
How do you know this stuff?
I just heard. I heard.
And Hotel 6 the Third.
I heard you have like antiques that are. It looks like someone's grandmother's house.
Well, that we all know.
Like
yeah,
that.
Yay, grandma. Yeah.
You get rid of some of that stuff, Bonnie?
Some of it.
I would love to, but he keeps going, that's my grandmother's. So then
Who
you
I
can't really
couldn't
make
stand.
somebody.
So why would you ever shit that you didn't like?
But he's got like a china cabinet with china in it. It's like.
What are you doing?
You got a china cabinet?
Yeah, like.
Dude, I got married, people know, and I said, no fucking china. I'm not going to get a china cabinet. What the fuck?
You don't use it. Do you use the china?
Do you use the
armoire.
No,
you have an armoire.
It's so dumb. He's got like a lot of things that have no business around Rich Falls.
Yeah.
Too classy.
And one's a fucking middle comic from Canada.
So now wait, the china cabinet.
These two are on fire. Why don't you guys have a TV show?
I think they should.
People are saying I would watch these two on TV.
Oh,
How the fuck did Comedy Central not pick up our fucking show?
That's a
It's
dumb
just
move.
fucking unbelievable.
Cheers, we've got a cockumentary now, Rich.
That's right.
No, it's just fucking unbelievable that our show that we did 4 fucking years ago was so funny. I'm going to bring in the pilot because you guys never saw it.
Rich, it's really your mother that you're angry at.
Listen. And we were so ahead of our time. They're doing shows like ours now that we did.
Why was your show ahead of... I got to hear this. Because Bonnie's dying over there. Your show was ahead of its time. Why?
Well, the Newlyweds had been on, the Nick and Jessica thing.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But no...
why is your show ahead of the time? At the time.
Because nobody was doing reality like that at all. Following...
What? When?
When we...
He's saying, I think what he's trying to say is...
At this point, I don't remember TV without reality.
but
I don't even remember what it was.
The Kardashians weren't on yet. The gently produced, or heavily produced as they actually are, type of... There were more fly on the wall, like the Osbournes.
Okay, like Real World and whatnot, where they've just wung it.
And now you're talking like Family Jewels with that asshole and the Hogan.
Yeah, where they they're basically
Assisted
kind of
reality,
acting around whatever. Yeah,
assisted reality.
Our other pilot was so fucking bad.
Oh my god!
That when I watched
Hold on a minute. I recognize this broad on TV. I'm like, well, how do I know her? Remember that artist Lisa?
Yeah.
That's Lisa.
Which one? No, Lisa.
Yeah, she's Lisa.
She's Lisa squared.
What did she do?
Holy shit.
It would be Lisa cubed.
Oh, get enough with the conditioner.
She only just had a little bit of peanut butter.
Yeah, on some ricey cakes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, but our pilot was so bad.
visual
The
is
second
stupid.
one, the first one was great. The second one wasn't good.
The second pilot for Lifetime, someone asked Rich, I heard him say this. Someone said to Rich, so did you think that was a good pilot? He goes, I watched half of it, then I turned and hit Bonnie in the head.
You don't like the second one?
Oh, God, was it bad?
Why? Were you listening to
see
too
it?
many people?
No,
I'm sure you
no,
do.
no one can see it. Because as we were doing it, we realized we were like, we can't tell any of our friends about this show. If it gets picked up, we're going to have to be in secret somehow. It was that, it's embarrassing.
What was bad about it? That's funny, though.
Well, because it was Lifetime, which was probably not a great fit for us. And then they wanted us, they loved that we were edgy and everything, but then as we were doing it, they would say, oh, you're not, I don't know if our audience will relate to you guys. So then they'd put words in our mouth. Can you say this?
Like what?
Can you do this?
Like what?
Like when you come
They
in.
put words in Rich's mouth and they drown.
They had us moving into a new house, which we weren't doing. I mean, they had us doing stuff that we totally weren't doing. So they'd rented us this house that we were going to live in.
And they took my furniture out of my house and put it in this. So I had it.
So they had some money behind this.
Yeah.
Oh, they put
way more than Comedy Central.
What the fuck?
They put in over like $250,000 for this pilot.
They overthought it, man.
And then, so they would, we'd come in and make fun of the house or whatever. And they'd say, oh, can you just come in and say, this is our new palace, or welcome to our new castle, or, you know, they like give us words that we'd have to say.
That's great.
Give us words we'd have to say. That's...
we have to see that. Yeah,
no, it's too embarrassing.
Like the theme of the show is Bonnie. It was called like Bonnie Gets Rich.
Right? Yeah. And so then the beginning is me going like this. Hi, I'm Bonnie McFarlane, and I'm a stand-up comedian. And guess what? I married another comedian. Well, can you believe it? Yeah. Then we had a baby. I mean, it's like, it's so ridiculous.
And we're moving.
Yeah.
Not really, but
I know.
They say we are.
And they moved us to a neighborhood that, I'm not kidding, I think it's where they filmed The Wire.
That's so funny.
We were like, remember we had to do a scene in front of a drugstore? It was like we were scared to get out. Like,
you guys got to put that on like YouTube and do commentary or something.
Well, there's two scenes out.
No, it's too embarrassing.
I know, but now you could like sort of like say how bad it was and beat it up.
You can see two clips from Comedy Central on my website that are funny.
Not Comedy Central. We want to see the bad one.
No, I know you do. But then there's like these interviews, like, you know, the...
Have you seen our old shit that's up on?
Hey, listen, if I bring this... Listen, remember how we used to do the roast in here?
Yes.
If I bring this in, you have to have Colin and Patrice here or something.
Oh, my God,
because I'll bring this would be...
Well, Bonnie, we can see if you can really hang with the guys.
A 4-hour fucking...
This will be your hazing.
That would be a good one.
This is the last thing you need to do to join the fraternity.
Bonnie be hanging... She'd be hanging from a news.
She's in her head, she's going, can I just blow you?
It might not have been that bad, though.
I didn't have one funny line.
There's interviews with me where it's like, it's like me sitting there, you know, like so that they have it in between the scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And so that me sitting there being like, I mean, what do I do with the baby? I don't know. It's so confusing. Like it's.
Remember when me and Kelly walked in with the picture?
There's so many bad things I can't even.
Wait, what was that one?
At least.
Yeah,
I'll bring it in.
Wait, what was that one, Rick? You and your ex, what? You and Kelly?
Like, first of all, none of it's reality. They, like, I thought even though I knew they rented us the house, like everything kind of went by fast. At some point, they're like, "We're renting you a house." Like, you know, then it's like shooting day. I still thought we were going to pretend live in the house while they documented us.
Yeah.
But no, it really was like, okay, walk over here, stand here, say this in front of.
Well, so it's no reality. It was
none, zero.
Well, that's what they're doing with all these shows.
Yeah, so it's like the Kardashians and stuff, I think, do that.
That's all fake shit.
So they had us. His ex-wife comes in, and they're hanging a painting in the bedroom, and I have to walk in and be like, "What's going on here?" and stuff. I mean,
I'm not getting this chill.
Was she a good actress, Kelly?
It was like
She
throwing
tested
a
better than us.
piano into a room. It was like, it was like throwing a piano into a room.
So what happened? It was obvious they were hot on you guys and put a lot of money into the pilot. So what happened in the end?
The focus group saw it.
They didn't know what it was.
They didn't know if it was a
So
sitcom.
why wouldn't they rework it? They obviously like you two.
Well, no, I don't know why. Like,
well, it was the same people, Lifetime, that it had. When then, remember I just was talking about another show that they wanted me to host, so they still liked me after it. And when Rich was trying
it's
to
just
get
the wrong network.
Why
Lifetime
would
is
they
too
do that,
like
though?
you need like Comedy Central or TLC or something. TLC is the freak channel.
Throw you in a house, let it roll, and see what happens.
Yes,
with her and us going on the road with the baby, I have a clip of me and the baby on stage the other night. She brought the baby up. It's just funny as fucking anything.
You know what you ought to check? IFC, man. Seriously.
Wait, he says funny as anything. Where's the clip? That's one on Comedy Central?
No, it's on this DVD. I don't know if it's funny as anything.
It was from last night. You know, he goes to Raina. He's holding her on stage, and he goes, "Give me a kiss." She gives him a kiss. He goes, "Give me some tongue," and then she goes like this.
So she knows what that means. You sick fuck.
And then she started picking her nose.
On stage, I usually wiped it on me on stage. She's picking her nose like her mother.
Kids killing. That's great.
We're gonna bring. I'll bring in the Lifetime if you want a whole day of fucking material.
Gotta see that.
Bonnie?
Sorry, Bonnie.
It's that
Will
bad.
You have to come in for that.
It's.
Have to.
I don't know if I.
Would you be embarrassed?
Yes. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed talking about
it. What am I going to do with the baby? That's legitimate. You want to know what to do with the baby?
How about when Kelly was holding the Kelly was holding the baby and you
I'll bet you that got her goat.
Oh, they wanted this where Kelly, you know, his ex-wife is like holding the baby. We don't know who to watch our baby, and we're going to end up with like his ex-wife is going to do it. And I walk into the room, and Kelly's, holding the baby and bouncing her, and I go like this. Like, one of those like moments.
Yeah.
Like they do the takes like 6 or 7 times. You have to like do it. And then I wanted after I left for Kelly to be like, say mommy, like be creepy,
Yeah.
But they're like,
Hand that
oh
rocks the
no,
cradle.
we can't have that.
No, that's not a lifetime like.
Exactly.
No, but yeah, there's like there's sincere moments, like fake sincere moments.
You guys can't give up on this because someone should pick this shit up.
Bonnie gets rich. Oh, I like that because it implies money. But you're rich, so she's got you. But it could mean gets rich, like she understands you. There's so many fun meanings.
Usually getting rich is a good thing, but in this case,
it's terrible. And not only that, Bonnie was on a mission to do something for herself, and part of the pilot or the plot was to get her a desk.
Oh, yeah. I
don't want to give it away.
Well, no, because everyone needs a desk. Everyone needs a desk.
A whole episode on the desk.
Rich. I want my own space.
So you're trying to get a desk, and now instead of just going out and getting one, which takes an hour.
Can we please... You have to bring this in.
Can you be back by 10:30?
Yeah, we'll stay late today. No one will turn off the fucking channel, I'm telling you.
Gotta see it.
We'll bring it. I'll set it up for...
Did they think the audience would be sitting there going like, oh my God, that's his wife. That's Rich's ex-wife. Oh no, and Bonnie's coming in to hold on. Here it comes. Like they pictured that was going to be the big, like one of the moments.
Well, because you tell stories in these meetings about your life and stuff, and then they want to just reenact exactly the stories.
Let's reenact it.
And pretend that it's reality.
Yeah. You should do that suck my cock bit, Rich?
Oh God, it was like, and we sometimes they wouldn't have a scene for us to do. They'd just be like, okay, you guys just go in here and be funny, or
and go.
Yeah, like we wouldn't know. We wouldn't have any. It's hard to be real when you got to hit your mark. And,
when you're being fake,
yeah,
like that. It's either real or fake.
Yeah.
So I would be like, remember that argument we had 2 weeks ago? Let's do that. We'd just be constantly trying to come up with something. So it's really bad sitcom dialogue that we were writing on the spot.
And the writers were on strike, so the executives at Lifetime had nothing to do, so we had a bunch of Lifetime executives on the set.
That's always good for the creative
throwing
process.
Down stuff to the director, to us, and stuff.
I think they ought to do this.
Yes, and it was like...
Say, Bonnie's being too mean to Rich's daughters. If I ever said anything funny to them, they'd think that I was being mean to them.
Right, funny is mean, so...
Fucking assholes.
Yeah, well, Comedy Central.
I mean, you two for not making that work.
Yeah.
Something great
The thing was, like, if you want to do it fake like that, why don't you just do Larry David style? Like, why don't you just put a little bit of pre-production in and then do it? I mean, it seems weird that they think like, what's going on?
Someone's coming in the door.
Oh, it
Rich
seems
is gesticulating.
Wow, very. It seems weird that they think like, oh, it's going to be better if we try to do it like a movie, but you're going to make it up.
Yeah, so that a focus group doesn't know what the fuck they're watching.
Yeah.
At first,
and then they think they have to tell the audience it's real. Like they have to, like they can't let on for a second that this might not be real.
Yeah.
And not only that, the fact that they use fucking focus groups that are clueless for anything. You know what I mean? Maybe to test like toothpaste or something.
They might be heroin addicts, but they're not clueless.
No. It's ridiculous that they can't make the right decision
remember when I
as
used to make you
executives. What's that?
Remember when I used to make you laugh?
You still make me laugh.
Well, you haven't laughed once at her joke.
That's true.
I laughed today a couple times.
Really.
When?
When?
Keep trying.
Huh?
She's been trying to please you with
We've been laughing our asses
jokes,
off.
and
I
you've
showed you
just
my ass.
shunned her.
I showed your friends my ass.
That's when you laughed. You laughed when she showed her ass. Great.
How funny is her ass? How do you know about the inside of my house?
Especially when it starts
It's
talking
got you a little
about...
nervous, doesn't it?
I knew the OCD would kick in.
Got you a little nervous,
What do you
doesn't
mean
it?
the inside? Like, how do you know about like how? Because I had a
Tell him who
picture
you've
on
been
Grace.
emailing with.
No, he has not emailed my daughter.
Well, you
my
know
daughter
what?
doesn't do email.
Rich, I'll tell you this much. It leads to something. Are you still paranoid of Bonnie? And do you trust her finally?
What about the neighbor? Remember how the
Kind
neighbor
of.
knew your tiled floor?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
I always remember how you got so upset that the neighbor knew that you had tiled the floor, but
Not
he had
the
never
floor,
been in the house.
The kitchen.
Whatever the fuck it was.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah.
The neighbor he's the rudest guy. Like, he won't say hi, he won't talk. He's he's totally a loner. Like, he's either more of an asshole than you are, Rich, or he heard that whole thing on the radio.
Oh, shit.
And now he's, like, scared to even, like, make eye contact or have any kind
That happens. This show fucks a lot of stuff up because my neighbor now, they just don't even talk to me or acknowledge me.
Because they think you're a Nazi.
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah.
Well, think.
Exactly. Maybe it's the fucking fact that Downfall is playing on an 11-foot screen.
Do you trust her?
Volume blasting.
Huh?
You trust her finally?
Why? What do you know?
You're paranoid.
Yeah. Every guy's paranoid.
Wait a minute. Do you still have the fucking plastic cover on that screen?
I put a new one on it.
Well, just take it off.
It's a trio.
Jesus, who cares if you scratch it up? What's wrong with you?
I break a lot of these.
At least you can see it. I like when people put plastic over something and the plastic becomes so fucked up.
Worse
that you
than
can't
any
even see
scratch
it
you
anymore.
ever
Yeah.
get.
Anyway.
Yeah, I trust her, you know.
Sort of.
But once we do the DNA test.
I'm willing to do it at any time. That's why I keep picking my nose. No, I don't give DNA.
It's not your DNA, dummy.
DNA for what?
The baby.
But she had the baby.
Huh?
So you know it's hers.
But it looks
I know
like,
it's mine.
But it looks
I know
like
it's mine.
you.
It doesn't look like me at all. No one's once said the baby looks like me.
She's taller than you. She's smarter than you.
No one's once said
She
Raina
drools,
looks like
she
me.
can't read. I think she is yours.
Dude,
Are you kidding me?
What? You think Raina looks like me? That baby?
It's not.
I mean, our baby or her baby?
She looks way more like you than Bonnie.
Oh my God!
Whoa, Andrew Dice Clay.
No.
Is that the father? What the father
You
saying
don't. You don't think this kid looks like you? That dumb video me and you filmed on the street.
Yeah.
It's so obvious it's your kid. Could you get a picture of this somehow? Where's the latest picture?
Of Raina? At home. I got tons of them on my account. No, I just download them to my computer.
But there's a part of your brain that thinks that it might not be your kid.
Rich, you can get a DNA test literally from the drugstore, from Target. So why don't I just go get one?
Because I would never do a DNA. Here's the thing about a DNA test.
Because if it comes out where it's your baby, then you're wrong and you're pissed.
No, that's why don't you just get the DNA test?
Because I'll tell you why you don't do a DNA test.
Why?
Because if you get it, okay, say it is my baby. Then our relationship isn't as strong as it is because she thought I didn't trust her. No. Okay,
that's not it. You just
I don't think you. So it's not as strong because you don't trust me.
I trust you as my wife, but as a woman, you can't trust.
Here's the problem: you don't want to be proved wrong. That's
You
the problem.
are.
You don't want to be proved wrong.
Exactly.
You think you could trust any woman in life?
But you're crazy. You're insane.
I'm not insane.
You know how insulting that is to Bonnie that you're not sure.
I love her as my wife.
Holy
yeah, she says that's insulting.
And the kid has dark skin, has the same eyes as you.
Oh, just not a lot of Puerto Ricans in my neighborhood.
Oh God,
my God.
You are terrible.
Well, first of all, we've never seen a Puerto Rican. We've only seen just the dirty diapers on the ground.
See, the thing is this, Rich. Now, if you get a DNA test and the baby is yours, then you got no reason to be.
Then I can go get the tattoo of her name, right?
No, but that's the problem. Is then you won't have any reason to fucking feel that way.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, then you won't have like a craziness to constantly.
And what happens? Just say the slim. Let's be crazy.
Don't wave your hands like that.
Let's be crazy.
Right.
Okay.
That somebody roofied me one night.
That it wasn't
Had
mine.
sex in my front.
My whole life would change. Everything would be upside down, and it would cost me a fortune.
So, but then you'd at least know.
Just get the test.
I'm not doing the test.
You don't want to be proven wrong. You know it's your baby.
What are the percentages in your head?
It's this way he doesn't feel guilty when he goes golfing every day.
What percent?
Like, it might not be my baby.
What percent do you believe that's your kid?
You don't want to be proven wrong.
No, that's not true. I'm too nervous to do it.
I think Norton nailed it.
No, because if she would, you actually said it first. She would actually do the test, and she doesn't seem to care.
No, you know what would happen? Say we did the test, and it came back not mine. She'd go, "Oh, it's bullshit. The test is wrong."
Well, it's from Target.
But why don't you?
So's your outfit.
Yeah, it's selling at Walmart.
These two.
So's your outfit.
This is, by the way, this is the first episode of your TV show. This is the first episode of your TV show.
You got some film for Arnold, right?
I say I have I say it in meetings. I think that.
Who wouldn't watch that?
DNA testing from Target? That's hilarious.
Because Rich is, this isn't a bit. Rich, part of him thinks it might not be his kid, which is just insane to me.
No, any parent.
I can't hang out with you or play golf anymore because you're scary.
You've had 20 reasons you can't play golf with me, but no one else will play with you.
True. That was hurtful. But true.
Every guy that has a baby, and you could ask any guy, okay, because none of you have kids, all right? Any guy, there's a part of him says, that might not be mine.
Kenny has kids.
Ask Kenny.
Dan,
at one point, maybe.
Danny, it's a dumb video on the YouTube channel, but at the end, you can see Rich and the baby. It's a close-up. Can we just get to that point of freeze frame if you can find it while we continue talking?
It was when you had your kids in the beginning, right, when they were infants, was there any part of you that thought maybe they could not be your kids or one of them or whatever?
I still love them like my own.
You're an asshole.
It's a man of few thoughts.
You're serious about this stuff? You really have doubts?
All my kids.
No, he doesn't.
All your kids?
He just wants an excuse not to trust women. Which I'm not saying your mothers didn't mess you up, but that's
your mom fucked you
that's
up
not
so
true.
badly.
I mean, I trust Bonnie. Bonnie is. I'm not
you
lying.
wouldn't be wanting to do anything.
She's the best girl I've ever been with. I'm not lying. I'm not fucking lying.
Stop pointing, you asshole.
We'll watch movies.
There you go. Stop. You don't even have to look at the video.
Oh, yeah, see?
Let's see.
How do you not think that's your kid?
First of all, doesn't that kid look like the kid from Waterworld? No, Mel Gibson, the one that was throwing the boomerang.
Oh, my God. From the Road Warrior, the little feral kid?
Yeah.
We're looking at a picture of Rich.
She doesn't look like him at all. Huh? She doesn't look like you.
I told you, see?
No, she doesn't look like Rich at all.
At all.
The nose is completely different.
Well, can I say something?
But is it Bonnie's
She
different?
looks
Yeah, the
like
lips are different, the
Ellen.
mouth.
You don't see it in the eyes?
No, there's nothing in the eyes of it.
No. See how Bonnie's scrambling now?
Okay, well, here's the thing.
No, I don't see it at all.
Tell me how that baby looks like me. She's beautiful.
The eyes are exactly the same.
Doesn't look
I
anything
think
like
The shape of the eyes
blue
are exactly
eyes.
the same.
She has blue eyes.
Does Bonnie have blue
Why? 'Cause we
eyes?
both
No,
have
I don't have
bags.
blue eyes. Yeah, you both have bags on your eyes.
Wait, what color eyes you have?
I have hazel.
All right. So
I have hazel.
I'm trying to see if it's maybe she got a lot of Bonnie's looks. But
No, Bonnie.
She doesn't look like
I'm
me
looking
either.
going, no.
You don't see Rich in the eyes for real?
Maybe
No,
they
for
switched
real.
him. Maybe they switched your baby.
Oh, shit.
No,
they
I
must-
followed her from coming
you
out
know
of her
what?
stomach.
Stomach.
I was in the delivery room.
You're a fucking child.
We originally had a butterface, and I said, can we do something?
I followed the stork.
See, now, if you... Okay, if you had a baby
Yeah.
throughout life, I mean, since the baby was born, not everybody says, well, she doesn't look like you. Wouldn't that subconsciously get in the back of your head?
Yeah, then you get the DNA
Everybody's-
test and shut
But
up.
But the
subconsciously
thing is that you
in the
used
back
to
of your
have
head.
a really
You didn't have to say it.
You used to have a really fat face when you were little.
Yeah, you should have nice hair, so what are you trying to say?
It's growing out. Okay, no, but now you've got...
Short, by the way.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Why do I have to give her all the compliments?
I know. I feel like I got to come here to get my self-esteem back. So now you've got a very, thin face.
Gaunt, sickly.
You've got that AIDS look, and but she looks like your father, and she looks like Ellen.
And maybe my father's the father.
I think she takes after Kelly. I think she looks a lot.
Well, she doesn't look like me, and everybody says it.
I'm going to tweet the picture so
Fuck it.
people can make their own
Fuck it, I'm
decision
done. I'm
there, Rich.
tired. She's not your kid. I admit it.
Opie Radio on Twitter.
Who's the father?
She looks like Kyle Dunnigan a little bit.
I got like
Jimmy
I'm
could
a Canadian comedian.
I can see how Jimmy could be the dad.
It's Jimmy.
because the kid has no chin.
Nice, cute little round face like Jimmy.
Look at that.
Yeah, there's
And she's
nothing.
fisting something.
Yeah, there's nothing that looks like you.
Really?
Except the hand size.
I see it right in the eyes, man.
She is cute, though.
Who, her?
But let's say you have some maybe this kid's not mine. It's like she's so adorable. Like,
Yeah, who cares?
how
like
could you
she is.
wouldn't you just stuff that down, deny it to be her father?
You see what I mean? See, that's the kind of stuff that someone says that's setting themselves up.
I'm telling
that's
you, he's nuts.
Fucking, what? Who would
hang out with
say
you
that?
anymore.
Because
you're scary.
Who would say?
I'll visit you in the mental hospital.
If what you're saying is true, that every man thinks maybe whatever, it's not your.
There's a lot of cute kids throughout the world. I'm not going, hey, I want to be your father. You know, she's a cute kid, and I fucking love her. But don't see how she's covering her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she's covering, but I understand definitely what you're saying.
I mean, when someone says that, when someone says, how could you not think, you know, there could be a problem? Yeah. When she goes, even if she's not your kid, well, what the fuck? Who would say that?
Someone covering their tracks.
Yeah,
oh,
see?
you guys are turning on me.
Oh, you're setting her up for a night of hell.
First of all, because I can't get through to you that she's yours, I've offered to do DNA testing. I've offered everything.
Of course you offer.
I've offered everything.
So now
I'm saying I'm trying to help you get beyond it. That's all.
But
psychologically.
Here's another thing, too.
Stuff it down. That's what I think what you should do with your anger, and that's what I think you should do with your doubts about your daughter. Stuff it. You've never heard that? Stuff it down.
Push them up. What I'm saying is, of course she's going to go, yeah, do a DNA test. That's fucking like reverse psychology. She's going to go, no, don't. Of course you're going to go, yeah, go ahead, do it. Yeah, I'm for it.
I understand your point, though, because she's like, but even if it wasn't, like, anytime someone says that, it's like, why would she say that if there was 100%, you know, like, even if it's not,
Yeah. See, now you're starting to lean towards me.
99% sure. That's not enough for you?
What's that?
99% sure that it's your kid.
She's reasonably sure the father was Caucasian.
Yeah.
There's two other people that it might be, but...
Rich, you're nuts. That is so your kid.
Like, it's almost amazing that that tiny little bit of sperm that you shoot out can make a baby.
The fact that you found it on your chest and scraped it into your snatch.
Oh, Rich.
Wait, Rich doesn't have big loads? Does Rich have little cumsies?
Little cumsies.
Yeah, let's hear about his cumsies.
I don't know where to go with this. More than a mouthful's a waste.
How would you know? You never swallowed it.
No?
She fucking fakes blowjobs. She does hand and mouth. It's a fucking half a blowjob.
Your cock is so big, sweetie.
Oh, okay. That's nice how you do
it.
She's exaggerating again.
It's like being married to a dude, though. It really is.
That's why you like it.
And you really want to be married to it, too.
Without the most important thing.
If I could grow a full beard, you know how happy he'd be.
Quit shaving.
What about a strap-on, Rich?
What's that?
Would you have her wear a strap-on for you?
Oh,
why? Because she should put it in her hand. Why take a chance of it falling off?
Jesus.
No, but at first I thought you meant he should wear a strap-on, which I kind of agreed with. Do they have those?
Oh, she wants you to wear the strap-on.
Take a chance of it falling off.
Fucking Rich. Rich is killing me.
I don't even get it.
Holy shit.
Someone on the phone says 10% of the population, the father is not the husband.
10%?
10%.
Let's say hi to JD in Atlanta.
He is calling from Atlanta, though.
Hot Atlanta. Checking in. Freak Nick.
Yeah, I was just going to let you know that if you look it up online, the studies say that 10% of the population is actually someone is fathered other than the presumed father.
Really?
So that means 90% is...
R.
Yeah, so it's in your favor.
That's right.
Joe Vega just texted me. I slept with Bonnie. I want to test.
Joey Vega?
Yeah, I slept with Bonnie. I want to test.
Vega's a funny. He's a comic.
And Colin,
do you know how pissed at my pussy I'd have to be to sleep with Joey Vega?
To do a stock line like that, very pissed. You fucking Bodak. I'm getting seasick listening to you. Take a fucking break.
It's your line, you fat.
Okay. When I wrote it, okay, then it turned into a stock line.
Wrote it.
With a quill.
Sometimes
he fucking wrote something.
When you gave it to that messenger on a horse. I'll send this out to the king.
Foss is right. It's a common thought among fathers that the child isn't theirs. Colin in Tampa.
There you go. And the things she says, it just feeds into the, insecurity. I'm getting chest pains.
I'm telling you, if you don't stop doing it, I'm gonna. As soon as she's old enough to understand, I'm gonna go. He doesn't think he's your daddy.
Don't worry, I already told her.
You know how? Don't give her false hope.
See. All right, who do you think is the father of your child?
Could be one of many.
Any ideas?
What do you mean one of many? Well, because we've been together for years, so our travels. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, but you're always like. I'm in a prison. I mean,
when we're on the road and I go play golf, maybe a club owner came around.
Excuse me.
Who farted?
Rich.
Oh, it was Rich. Okay. For a second, it was Bonnie. That would have ruled.
She took the blame for it. That's why.
Oh God.
But these are real thoughts in your head. It might be a club owner.
Yeah, I got a list.
Then stop playing golf.
What?
No, it's too late now.
Based on the looks. On your child's looks, do you have any idea of who you think it might be? Does the baby look like someone you know?
She looks most like the guy, the club owner in North Carolina. But that doesn't mean.
Oh,
look at how Rich looked at
Rich just spun around and. Oh man!
This is the first show of a fucking very successful TV show.
I can't. What do I try to joke about it, make it feel. I can't. There's no winning. It's just this endless.
Just forget about it. I'm getting anxiety and chest pain.
Just take the DNA test. So what if it's not yours? You'll love it anyway.
You think the father might be Mike Birbiglia or?
Ugh, no. The baby has a sense of humor.
Oh, I thought that was funny.
It would have been funny if Travis wasn't yelling in my ears when the punchline happened. I don't know. He hit the wrong button.
Travis just had a baby. You know what? Travis and Lisa just had I think a 35-pound son. Fucking the giant teenager fell out.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks, Rich.
And do you have any doubts, Travis?
No.
Okay, see?
No. Why would I?
There you go.
Rich, you got to trust your wife.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Phil.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You got to trust your wife.
Yeah, that's what marriage is all about. You got to have that trust thing.
But then again, Rich is like me in the sense that.
Whoa, I've never heard anyone say that before.
We both.
in the sense that, like, we've been on in all those years doing comedy, I've seen married women behave fucking despicably.
Yeah.
Like, I have trouble trusting the institution of marriage. I don't give a fuck who the woman is. No married woman that I've ever hooked up with in my life, and this is since the beginning of doing comedy, their husbands believe them as much as any husband believes his faithful wife.
Oh, boy.
It's like I've seen their ability to be deceptive.
But
on stage, I've seen girls at bachelorette parties that will fuck you at their bachelorette party.
Yeah.
I've seen them. I've seen women come on to me.
But it's so weird, Rich, because you know why? Like, I honestly.
No, I'm not saying you, but.
Like, but if even if I found a pair of women's underwear stuck in your pant leg while I was doing your laundry, I'd be like, I wouldn't think you had an affair. That's exactly. I think like, oh no, now we have to start dealing with this whole like sex change thing.
No,
I wouldn't think you cheated. No, I wouldn't. That would absolutely not be my
men,
first
you
thought.
can trust men more than women.
Okay, well, Jesus, Rich.
Well, no, that was wrong. That was wrong. What I'm saying is, the difference is, if I cheated, there wouldn't be a bait like.
What, no consequences? Is that what you're saying?
No. Like, I'm not going to come home with a baby and go, hey, this is yours. You know what I mean?
All right, well, that's the difference. But
no,
the thing is, your cheating would be unprovable. Hers is almost provable that she didn't do it.
Hey, wait. Alleged cheating.
But you know what I'm saying? It's almost provable that she didn't do it because you get the test. It's like if you came home with whatever lipstick on your fucking collar, whatever hack thing happens to husbands, you could just deny it and she could go, you did it. But now that there's a baby, you could go, let's DNA test it. That's 100% answers your question.
Yeah,
so you can completely prove her correct.
Like, I would have to, like, nervous. If you cheated on me, I would have to go dig up that whore's body. I don't know.
Why wouldn't you just get tested? Have the test
done?
That's
a great too nerve-wracking the way.
Why is it too nerve-wracking?
What's wrong
now
with
you're
you?
really not trusting.
Yeah, now you're already buying clothes for a kid who probably isn't yours.
This isn't even something where you're like, oh, I got a little element of doubt, so, you know, the test would make me nervous. You're thinking that's going to come back not your kid.
No, he's not. 'Cause you know why? He really doesn't. I think he 100% knows it's his kid because there's absolutely nowhere along the line have I ever given you any indication ever that
Not answering your phone?
Not answering my phone.
Doesn't mean she's getting deep dick.
That's what.
And every time, there was a couple times in L.A. There's a couple times when, like, I picked her up from a hotel where she went to meet her friend at a hotel.
My female friend, best friend, Lynn
but I
Chappell.
don't know if she was even in the hotel. But when I picked her up and she got crazy a couple times.
Because
like,
you started in on me about where was I, who was I with, going on. It's like,
but she started
already.
smashing. You know, and
because
twice,
you've been calling 100 times, you wouldn't
no,
let it go.
I didn't call 100 times.
Do you
no.
understand how frustrating it gets to when you're innocent and somene's constantly?
Oh yeah,
it's like, and you can't.
Actually, no, I don't know what that's like.
It's called being a Jew.
No, but I can't.
No, I haven't done it lately.
Like
I've
if
been
there's
good
like
with you.
a match on the floor somewhere in our house or something, like he's how did this get here? It's like there's been workmen in all week. Like,
yeah,
sure.
Is that what you call it?
Was your mom cheating on your dad? And we're not having work done.
But do you know what I mean? Like,
Did your mom cheat on your dad?
I don't think so.
no, his dad cheated on his mom.
I don't know about that either. I don't know. They didn't
Wow.
tell me that kind of shit.
So, so he is when you were with your friend Lynn. That's Mitch's ex-wife, right?
Yeah.
Mitch's wife. I mean,
Yeah.
So he would call you while you were with her, and you'd look at the phone and see his number.
I'd have to like get her to talk on the.
No, not that
hold
day
it
at the
up.
hotel, though.
Yes, make sure I was there.
DancingBear.com.
What's dancing? What is that?
That's just something.
It's something to do with me?
Bonnie.
Wow.
I will say this.
Sorry.
What is that?
Is that
What?
What is that?
What is it?
Ladies'
it's a
night
lucky.
at the strip
It's a
club.
lucky girl.
This is what they do at bachelorette parties.
Oh, is that what it's about?
Just to make Rich even more
I saw a girl.
Look at
give
that
a
fucking girl.
Male
Is-
stripper head one. So
Yeah,
that
she's
was
just got her tongue out. This guy's laying his dick on her.
And some guy's gonna fucking marry her tomorrow.
Yeah.
With fucking
Kiss the, you may not
Chippendale
kiss the
cock on her
bride.
breast.
Okay, but Rich, I am not attracted to good-looking men.
Look at the cockhead on the top of her head.
I like the other one with the cock in her face. Like, no. Like,
You can tell you're doing radio because no one's even listening to Bonnie now. We're looking at blowjob pictures.
Anyway, guys, another thing I wanted to tell you.
Look at the
Look
fucking
at that
abs.
chick just
Guys?
sucking that fucking.
Look at his fucking abs. Look at those abs. Holy
Don't pretend
fuck.
you're looking at abs.
The whole fucking package.
Well, that's why he's a male stripper.
Yeah.
Look at those fucking abs, man. Can you imagine having those?
What is going on?
That's what happens at bachelorette parties.
That's it, huh?
So, and what Norton was saying, I said that to Bonnie, that you see so many women.
But why would you marry someone that you thought was capable of that? Like, I would never have married
I'm
you
not
if
capable.
I thought that...
Listen, I used to play craps, and I took a chance of losing because I love craps. I loved you, so you still got to take that chance in life when you love somebody. You know, it's like shooting craps. You know what I'm saying?
It's so romantic.
It's,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Just like
you
shooting
guys are
craps.
fantastic.
I guess the odds are in your favor that one out of the 3 kids you have isn't yours. So
that wouldn't be
think
in
it's
my
Ellen.
favor.
It's in your favor that it's not.
Yeah, that's not in my favor.
I
You
think
better hope it's the one that you haven't put money aside for college yet. I don't know. Never mind. Keep going. Someone help.
Wait, what do you mean? He didn't put money aside for someone?
No, I was saying like he's got to pay. If he finds out one of them's not his, he's not going to pay for college.
No, I would never check those guys. I fucking love them.
they're checking out the picture I tweeted, and it's like 50-50. Half think it's your kid, and the other half say no fucking way.
Yeah, and the ones that say no way are doctors.
Yeah, exactly. The real father.
I think you guys, honestly, I think
If
you
the
guys
real
have the
father
exact
was a
same
doctor,
eyes.
I'd fucking be out of there.
Right. Yeah, really. Why would she stick around?
Yeah, why don't I just go with the real father?
Because she probably doesn't have money. Fling doesn't mean that the fucking guy's got money and stuff. I take care of you, man. Look at what
He
you
couldn't
look
be.
at your-
He couldn't
look
be
at
a
your
comic with a
lifestyle.
bleaker future.
Yeah, look
At least somebody
at
else
her
would have
hot
hope.
phone with the stylus. Oh, Jesus. Hell of a lifestyle.
Whatever. We have a nice thing going.
You don't have a nice thing going. I think you should.
There's
I
no
think you should get
trust.
tested.
Just trust her, Rich.
Get tested.
Do you think these stripper guys just fucking take Viagra or Cialis?
They have to.
Because it's like, how could they stay hard just walking around with pigs? Oh, yes,
They put I know the answer.
Yes, Bonnie?
They put a ring around there.
Cock ring? I
Well,
have
they
one of
get
those.
them
Yeah.
hard, and then they put
And then
something
they
that
tie 'em
holds
off?
it tied off. Yeah.
I have a cock ring that I kind of like. I haven't used it in a while.
What's his name?
That was hurtful.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? We're just trying to have fun here today.
I don't.
It's rubber.
Yeah, those fucking get caught in the hairs.
I don't have hair. What the fuck's wrong with you?
You don't
Shave
have
it.
Ew.
Pubes? Oh, it's all gone.
You shave your pube hairs?
Silly.
All gone.
It looks like you.
All gone?
All gone.
I
But you shave it
trim
every
it up a
day?
little bit, but
No, I don't. I'm not very hairy to begin with, but I shave every other day or third day. It's easy.
I don't get it
My
either.
balls are not hairy either.
I can understand like getting clippers and getting rid of like if you got fucking a lot of
clean it
rambunctious
up.
hairs, clean it up. Clean the yard up a little bit, but you don't have to go down to the fucking topsoil.
It's like it's totally bare.
Really?
Do I have any? I'm not gonna plug.
Let's see.
No, I have a day or two worth maybe, but I'll shave it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get embarrassed when you've got a little
No.
fuzz and you?
For me, it's all how it feels. Like if I can feel it, I don't like the way it feels.
Yeah. First of all, don't you get like chafed from where hairs are kind of growing in like little stubbles on your?
Can you
But like, okay, can I just like look at that package? If you just saw that, would you go? That guy definitely shaves his balls.
For me?
Yes.
Well, I'm not hairy.
No. You're like,
You called him a package?
Well, she means there's like a whole thing of shit.
yeah, it's just like a pile of shit with a really nice ball.
My balls are not hairy at all. I very rarely have to shave them. There's very little.
Can you, Barry, if you want to say something into the mic so you can say you did O&A radio to your friends, go ahead. You know, if you want to just, like, if you have a comment or something, you don't have to just, because you're a comic. Would you, if you had a baby, would you feel little? Like it wasn't yours?
Okay, that's all the time we've got.
Why did you have to go there?
I wanted to put him on the spot.
But you put yourself on the spot.
Yes.
Yeah,
You just made us all
sure put him
uncomfortable
on the
for you.
spot, all right.
Boy, you showed him.
Why is everybody touching
Why don't you
themselves?
learn a little something from the pro, Barry?
Let me teach you something, kid.
Why is that guy just sitting there the whole show?
Because it's Bonnie's mother.
You don't notice them at home?
You don't see the resemblance?
You don't see him cleaning up the yard?
Oh, shit.
Oh, is he Mexican?
I don't know what he is.
I'm sorry, sir.
Where are you from? Venezuela?
Nicaragua?
Nicaragua.
We started that shit.
Yes.
All right, we could do this all day, but we shouldn't.
Yeah, let's.
I'm going to go home.
Rich and Bonnie, a
gotta move on.
pleasure. I think you guys should have a TV show.
Yeah, real one, not a bullshit fake house crap thing.
I believe.
Thank you, guys.
I believe in the cockumentary project that you're doing.
Thank you.
Oh, it's going well. These guys know what they're doing.
I completely believe in it. I think you got something on your hands there.
Is it bad that I thought, like, right when Bonnie walked in, she's wearing white pants, she's not on her period?
I'm
Like,
not.
is that a bad thing?
Every month when she gets her period, I'm going, well, great.
Yeah, really?
Why?
Because I go off in my cave.
You go to your period
I
cave?
go to my period. I go on the ice floe.
That's it. Go to your
Wait it
period
out.
cave. Don't come out until you're fucking done.
Any
Let's
plugs?
see a speck of
Oh,
blood.
I'll be at Mardi Gras in fucking Scottsdale, August 1st, Saturday. Is that August 1st, that Saturday?
Whatever. August 1st. RichRoss.com, right?
Yep. Mardi Gras.
Bonnie?
It's going to be great.
I'm just plugging up the blood flow. That's it.
Well, you're somewhere. I'm not bringing you anywhere?
Aren't you guys playing locally?
Tuesday, we're at Comics.
No.
Oh, don't come. Don't come. Don't come.
Governor's not till, but I'm there, not her. I'm trying to think.
You're confusing everyone. Here's how you do it. This weekend, I'm in Zany's in Vernon Hills, Illinois. The following weekend, 23 through 25, Punchline, Atlanta. July 31, August 1, Manhattan Comedy Club in Middletown, New York. That's my buddy Rich Francese.
Oh, you're going to do it?
I want to do it, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I heard it's a great club, so yeah, of course.
Yeah, good.
All right.
That's fucking
Have
cool.
you done it?
Yeah, I was in the beginning, yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to back there, and then I got an ultimatum from other people, and it's just like, fuck, you know what? Don't tell me what to do. I got fucking kids. I got to earn a living.
Bonnie.
Yeah, plus Rich is a friend for 15 years.
Yeah, what
Why
the
not
fuck?
this club?
Yeah, no, we got good stuff, you know. We got coming up, you know. Good things. This movie's going to be fucking hilarious. Oh, they turned me off.
No,
What movie?
The show ended.
It did?
Yeah. That was funny.
What movie?
Yeah, what movie's going to be funny?
Yes, documentary.
Oh, the documentary? Yeah.
Cockumentary.
Documentary.
Oh, thank you guys very much.
We got time.
Good job.
I'll bring in that Lifetime video.
Oh, I want to see that.
Fucking horrible.
Definitely want to see that.
Anthony, I cut you off a couple times. That story.
Bonnie,
Hard
that
to
doesn't
see from
matter
back
at all.
there, like, everything.
You say whatever you want.
Yeah, you're the funny one out of the two.
That's
anyway.
right.
You say whatever you want.
I told her in the beginning when she used to come in here.
He scared the shit out of me.
No matter what you do not cut Anthony off.
No!
What a dick.
I always watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. Watch my mouth. That's terrible. You're an awful man, Richard.
You guys got to bring in that tape, though.
Did you text him?
Yeah, at 11 o'clock.
I got P2, actually.
Well, we got a Vos and Bonnie thing. Vos and Bonnie, it has to be said, they were great yesterday.
How funny is Bonnie, man? Voss was killing, too, but God, she makes me fucking laugh,
That
man.
fucking
She can hang with the
broad
big boys.
is funny.
She's hilarious. She's just funny, man.
She is so sarcastic, and the way she treats Rich is brilliant.
But Voss is also really quick.
Oh, yeah.
And he just fucking buried her in something from Target, and so's her outfit.
So's
her
her
shitty
outfit.
Target outfit.
Yeah, they just bash each other.
Yeah, they're good. They're probably better as friends. They probably fuck like once every 8 months.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to those two. They should be divorced. They should just be buddies. I think Voss is gay.
Everyone in the room, right? Do Bonnie, right?
Yes, as far as her being attractive enough, absolutely. But she's my friend's wife, and I have such a creepy thing.
Yeah.
I can't even jerk off to my friend. I can't even think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's pretty enough, certainly. If she wasn't dating that bag of shit.
I don't give a shit about
I'm married
Voss
to.
at all.
Why don't you just push him out of the way?
I'd fucking.
You're single.
I'd bang Bonnie in a second.
I always knew that. So Rich Voss and Bonnie came in and they killed. And Derek and Steve did a little something with their appearance.
Sometimes the road to a blissful relationship can be bumpy.
Marriage
No one,
is I know,
one's
but
saying that you don't do a lot of stuff.
it's like it's a
I do all
business,
the
it's a
spelling.
machine.
One person's doing the twittering, which is Rich, and the other person is spelling all the words.
It's comedy's most dysfunctional married couple, Vos and Bonnie. If passion is like a roaring fire, then Vos is peeing all over it.
Is he an affectionate guy?
No.
Is he bad with like casual, loving touching?
Well, because sometimes he touches you, but it's like a toddler or a monster that doesn't hasn't figured out how to caress.
And why flatter the one you love and the mother of your children when you can shatter her fragile ego? Right, Rich?
Sometimes he calls my ass Margaret Cho's face.
Wow, Rich!
So if you think your relationship is doomed, look at Vos and Bonnie and rest a little easier knowing it could be a lot worse.
I remember now what a dick he is. One time I was blowing him quite well, by the way, and he farted. And then he gets
That's the
mad.
best thing I've ever heard.
How do you not hold that in?
Good job with that, Derek and Steve.